Okay, I am now recording.
Alrighty. So, last time, the heroes were at the top of the Shadow Clock and have found the creature responsible for the Skinsaw murders in Sandpoint and the Norgerber cult in Magdamar. And it was a Lamia matriarch named Zanesha who had been ordering groups to carve the Sahajan ruin onto victims before they were executed. At the top of the towers, the heroes battled her. She was able to turn Satchel into stone, and while the hero Veranex flew in the air, a blast of magic missiles struck him down and he fell to his death. With Helga reduced to an incompetent barbarian, it was the work of the archer Waith and the cleric Johnny Rico who saved the day and slayed as Zanesha. But while searching the top of the tower, they found a note that suggested that Zanesha may have had a sibling involved who is still out there. What path will they take next?
I hit them hard. I did damage.
So that's you guys now.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go shopping, because that's what girls do after they slay an evil beast.
Okay, so let's assume that you already worked out people who are going to upgrade your sword. You contacted a smith and a weaponsmith and all that, and they are set to take the 6 days to work on your weapon.
Alright. So, like, in the meantime, I guess I'm just gonna get my stuff and relax and R&R, man.
But you don't have the equipment you want to buy yet. You have to
Oh,
find
then
that.
I'm gonna go and find a town directory to find where I could locate expensive magic stuff. Is there like a white pages or like a yellow pages or something?
No, but you would have to look for a shop that would be responsible for the equipment that you're trying to get. Your equipment, I'm assuming it would be something that either catered to barbarians or catered to fighters.
So would that be in like um looking at the map here. Which
Well, I
district
mean,
would
it would
that?
be a type of store, like anything that like catered to your kind of.
So I need to like go find someone that caters to my kind. Okay. Is there like a well, we're in the house, right?
You've been put up in a townhouse. Maybe not necessarily the same one. I don't want to deal with that issue, but
Oh, it's mine, bitches. um um shit, I'll go find the town guard. Maybe they know where all the expensive stuff is.
all right. So you find a town guard, and you're directed to down below the cliffs. You outside of the Varisian districts. I mean, not many shown. You're directed to what would pass as like an armory ran by a gnome near the gates of the town. Near the gates of the town.
Which
It's just a standard. It's a gnome who's quite into violent goods.
oh, I like violent goods.
You just want to go by yourself, or have does Waith want to join?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, you want to come with me? Sure. You look pretty, so maybe you can give me a discount.
Okay, you arrive at
Ow, fuck.
the establishment, and it's a Okay, well, in this part of town, it's a standard two-story affair where the person lives above their shop. And you go in, and the table is set quite low, and you see a purple and green-haired gnome going about his shop, making sure everything is situated. It's kind of a mess, and there's not so much weapons, but while there's a few weapons and swords and so forth, it's mostly protective equipment, lighter and fair, nothing very heavy. You also see in the shop he's a Shonti warrior talking to the standing there talking to the gnome as he's going about, and he's going the Shonti warriors. I hate these walls. Do we have a deal, gnome? And he's like, yes, I'll take the equipment. And I will see another representative of your tribe in 3 months. Thank you very much. You have a good day. With that, the Shonti warrior like turns and looks you two over, and he's like, good afternoon, and he steps out of the store.
Bye-bye.
And he was as he goes by, he's the equipment he carries, and he's also a fellow barbarian.
What is he? What kind of warrior is he?
He's a Shonti
What
warrior
the hell is that?
from the Shonti tribes, that the barbarian tribes that live in the centerlands of Varisha.
I'm like, hey. What are you
And it's
doing?
like, as he turns and looks at you, and is like, Ulfin.
Shanti? What are you doing?
It's like, I'm in this town for as short as I'm able to be. I'm trading some people's goods with this this fair gnomish smith here, and I will be taking my leave of this dirty city.
Yes, these cities are uncomfortable at the least.
I have traveled over a week with goods to sell to them.
What kind of goods?
Various things our people make, including including the war paint enchanted by our shamans.
Ooh, I like war paint. Did you sell everything to him?
Yes. Despite his small stature, he is a good man and fair to our people.
That's good. All right. That's it. I just want to say hi. Being friendly and all.
With that, the gnome who may be young, who may be old, it's so hard to tell with gnomes with their colorful hair, but he turns to you and is like, "What can I do for you, my lady?"
I want a helmet that'll strike the fear of I don't know, insert appropriate bad god.
And he's like, And strike fear, you say?
Or strike intimidation so they are shaken for 1d4 plus rounds.
He's like, "Oh, and it's like, oh, I have the perfect object in mind. You know, I cater to the barbarians. Not much Ulfin business, very little Ulfin business, but we do have Shonti business. Do you know what a clar is?"
No.
It's like, it's a weapon. It's a weapon the Shonti people use. It's a weapon the Shonti people use. It's very, as he shows you one that he has, and what it is it's like this skull of a reptile with a blade sticking out, and it functions as both a shield and a stabbing weapon in one.
Ooh. I'm not really looking for a weapon necessarily. I'm looking for something that I can put on my head. I already have a big ass sword.
Yes, and he's like, yes, I know all that, but you see, not only do they turn these skulls into weapons, they also turn them into armor. Normally it's a blade tied to the skull of a breed of giant gecko named the Horned Spire Stalker.
Ooh, that sounds demoralizing.
But with that, he puts up an image of a car. Let me do it full screen. I don't know why Googling car brings up nipples, but it does.
That's awesome. Search safe off. And my pretty elf friend
That's.
here would like some flowers and some nice
But yeah, so
sparkly
he brings it
shoes.
out. And, well, if you Google the image for Pathfinder Clar, you'll see the type of skull it's based off.
Was it
And he
Pathfinder? What?
Klar, Klar. And he pulls it out, and it's a mask built out of the reptile skull.
I don't get nipples. That sucks.
And he's like, this is exactly. Its fearsome visage is able to strike. The barbarians of the Northeast use it to strike fear in their enemies.
Just the spiky helmet thing.
Well, it's not a helmet. The Klar normally isn't, but it would be that similar skull.
Oh, I like it. It looks fearsome. Now, do you have like a shirt I can wear underneath my armor to make me a little bit more nimble?
We don't have to roleplay that part. But as for the fearsome, yes, it gives you a fearsome. Well, I don't know what it gives you a fearsome what.
Fearsome. Ah.
And I'll gladly sell this to another lazy adventurer.
Well, you know what, you lazy gnome. I will accept it from you.
And he's like, "Hey, don't call. I'm not the lazy one. You adventurers are completely lazy.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh, really?
my shop runs late. I get in bed late. I have to be up early in the morning, and I don't get a decent night's sleep. Adventurers, I've heard tales that adventurers sleep up to 16 hours in the same day.
Well, you know what, little gnome man? I've fought things. I've fought things that have like pooped bigger than you.
Racist.
Right. And then let me guess, that fight came right after 8 hours of uninterrupted rest, and then was followed by another 8 hours of uninterrupted rest. You
I don't-
adventurers are ridiculous.
I don't rest. I wait. Thank you for the helmet and the cool shirt, though. By the way,
Oh yes.
here's my money.
If you need any other items to serve you barbarians, please come to my store.
What's up with this war paint that dude was talking about? I like war paint.
Uh, yeah, so it's easy for them to make, and they'll sell it on occasion, but it's cultural. Yes, their shamans have an ability to enchant war paint that, when applied, grants barbarians great power.
Ooh. What kind of colors does it come in?
And he's like, well, they don't come in many colors. They work with a small palette, but he's like, where do I have them? Where do I have them? And he pulls out these small tins of paint, and he starts popping them open, and they're various colors of the tribal war paint, including yeah, I was like, they range from 900 gold to 1800.
And they only get applied once?
Well, they're one application, but they last a full day. He's like, and then you see about 8 colors, and he's like, for example, and he's like, the blue one here, and certain tribes use it. It actually makes people twice as fast. I've seen barbarians run on this in my time. I traveled in the Cinderlands. I've seen barbarians run with incredible speed with this. Or this one, it's like the red. I don't know what it is about people who make magical objects, but the red, obviously, it makes people greatly resistant to the effect of flame, especially on the charred earth of the Cinderlands. Why does it always have to be red? Why is it never the blue thing that grants the resistance to fire?
Well, like it has to do with the different energy levels when n equals 1 or n equals 2. And when the electrons jump energy levels, it depends on which energy level that it's jumping to.
He's like, are you sure you're a barbarian?
I'm sorry, I had like a seizure or something.
It fit.
All right.
Damn it. I can't get away from chemistry stuff.
So I saw you go in there. Wait, are you saying anything?
Yeah, do you have this cool thing called an efficient quiver?
And you want some ruby slippers.
Yeah, and I like it bedazzled.
Little fairy elf. Oh, do you have any elf-bane arrows by chance?
Hey, so cool, man.
And it's like, oh, like, yeah. Let's see if I. It's like I do sometimes get those items across my path. You see, barbarians like to travel light, and when you're an archer for the Shonti, you can't and you have to travel long distances. You need to carry as many arrows as you can.
Yep, makes
And
sense.
he like goes through and is like, yes, I have it right here.
Cool. Sold.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out and hang out and get massages, relax, that kind of stuff. You know, it's been
So
a.
it's gonna be a few days, yeah, while you
Uh,
settle in.
I'm gonna post a wanted ad for adventurer. Need replacement for squished magic person.
Wonder if it'd be worth it for me to get a javelin, because this thing can hold 18 javelins.
Last group member fell to his death quite gloriously.
Has the same general size and shape as a javelin. I don't know what you would do with 18 javelins. I mean, it's free weight. You don't throw javelins.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it'd be worth it to throw javelins. Probably not, though, I guess.
Well, if you're into javelins, then yeah,
I don't even know if you're proficient with throwing javelins, or
I think I
maybe
am.
there's something cooler you can put in there, like
you put your weed in
I
there,
don't know,
man.
magic staves or something. I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do with that compartment. Spears, staffs. Yeah, I guess. Honestly, I think you should put 18 javelins in there.
It's only 1d6.
What do you mean 1d6?
Javelin,
Which means they're cheap, right?
Yeah.
1 gold. I don't know what I would do with that. Maybe it'll come in handy. It's like we need these javelins to bar a door or something. I don't know.
So how do I figure
They're
out my attack bonus for range stuff?
Base attack bonus plus your dex bonus.
I get pylums. Those are.
So I got a base attack bonus of 7 plus my dex bonus of 1, so 8, and plus 1 for the masterwork.
If it's a masterwork object that you
Yeah,
throw,
it's a
yeah.
masterwork composite longbow. So plus 9.
Wait, I think you should just fill it up with everything that can fit in there that's cheap, because it may never come up. It will just be a weird detail that, yes, your magical quiver holds 18 javelins, just in case.
How much damage does a longbow do? A composite longbow?
1d8.
Plus the strength
yeah.
bonus? Plus the strength
Yeah.
bonus?
Of the
1d8.
weapon.
Yeah, plus 3. And
So yeah,
what's
probably
the-
not really worth it.
What's the critical on it? Times 20 times 3 or 19 or
20 times 3.
okay. All my shit's 20 times 3 except for my sword, damn it. Alright.
Okay, so you're going to wait the days, and Waith can decide if he wants to spend more money, because Helga is now broke.
Not really.
You're still richer than most people, but broke in terms of adventurers at this point.
I can fit 6, but it's a 6 items, the general size and shape of a bow, spear, staffs, or the like, so I can fit full-sized weapons in there.
It's not that I'm broke, Adam. I'm investing.
Can I fit like a long spear in there?
Is a long spear longer than a javelin? I don't know.
A
Yes.
staff. This is staffs though. Spears, staffs, and the like.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna have to
We
look this
worked.
up on Google.
Yeah, you'll have to look up the general links of all this stuff to get them to work. All right. So you do receive an invite. I was looking for leads. No, I mean, there's always adventurers leads and stuff, but what are you looking for at this point?
Looking for an alchemist.
Too bad something like that doesn't exist here.
The bomb thrower guy.
A long spear is about 8 feet in length. Staffs are not that tall.
Okay.
Or maybe they are. I mean, like a quarterstaff is
A quarter of a staff.
So wouldn't
5 feet in length.
the spear just be sticking out like a couple of feet?
Yeah, I think it's quite hard to walk around with them.
But I'm
Though
try-
technically in the javelin thing you could put spears, not long spears, but just spears. But they don't have reach, so what's the point, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
putting my helmet on. I'm like, check it out. I got a bonehead. This is cool.
And then I'm doing
Well,
the
that
same
fits
thing with
pretty
my
well.
bow as he did with his sword, right? Where I just turn it in for 6 days or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
They pound on it for like 6 days and
And because there's plenty of smithies in this town, it will not take the time can be stacked. One shop will be working on the bow, and then another shop will be working on a great sword.
I gotta go spend my time doing religious stuff, aka drinking beer. Caden Callion. Hey, let's go do this. So the thing he did. What's that? What's that thing called? The key ascended
The
godhood.
quest of the Starstone.
Yes, let's go do that. after we kill all the bad guys in the world.
Okay, so you do receive another invite for a party by the Lord Mayor,
Ooh, sweet.
and he actually wants to entreat with you again. Even though the last time he gave you an insane amount of gold, and you asked for more. The Schutzpah seems to have stuck with him.
Well, in my defense, he is a rich bastard.
Wait, did you see how much weight you're carrying around now?
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. Well, not what I'm gonna get rid of the 6,000 gold instead of the platinum pieces first. So
Yeah, maybe you need to go to the Church of Abadar and convert that 6,000 gold into platinum,
Yeah, go to the bank.
or maybe just put it in the bank.
well, no, I'm paying 6,000 gold for the upgrade on my bow. So
Okay, that's good. That will take care of the weight issue. You bring a chest you take the chest of the 6,000 gold handed to you by the Lord Mayor and drop it at the store.
Take it.
The bowsmith behind the counter, this old man, looks at you and he's like, he looks down at this and is like, looks up at you and is like, "Damn, son, have you ever heard of a savings account? You know,
Dude.
you really shouldn't spend all your check when you get it. You should really be putting some aside."
It's like carrying
Hey.
it's like carrying 6,000 pennies around, man.
yeah, you give me too much lip. I'm gonna go back to the bank and bring back however million copper pieces instead.
Oh, I'm just saying, no, that's not what my concern is. The weight doesn't worry. This looks like your paycheck, son.
I'm sorry. I
And it
have
looks
a
like
problem.
you're spending every penny of it. And I think you need to be planning for your future. And he hands
Yeah.
you a card for his financial advisor.
Talk to my agent. Talk to my investor guy.
But yes, so in a few days, not before all your weapons are ready, but you've been invited to to the house. You've already visited it once before, where it's been converted into his palace. As previously, the Lord Mayor did not have as much aristocratic wealth to it before Lord Mayor Gerbaris got in charge.
Waith, I'm thinking he's gonna want us to do something because we did kind of rub him wrong way last time. So if he's inviting us to
We?
the party, Well, okay, I rubbed him the wrong way, but then I fixed it by rubbing it in the right way. And then, like, I think he's gonna want something from us. I mean, we are
Okay.
we are pretty badass, so let's keep our
He's a
cards
pol-
close.
he's a
Yeah.
politician. Of course, he wants something.
So let's go ahead and keep our cards close to our chest.
Okay.
All right, so we're all going to the party.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna even wear a nice dress.
Yeah, didn't I
That's
get
not
nice
peasant looking.
clothes? Oh yeah, I got that noble's whatever outfit or something. Or
Gotta make it look nice so I don't look like a peasant.
All right, so you arrive at Lord Barris's manor, out on the cliffside, looking over. It actually is in the Naus district. It's actually in the same district where Aldern's townhouse was located.
Oh, nice.
But you arrive at the party, and there's exotic. It's actually being held outside of his palace, where the exotic animals that he's brought into town are being fed and entertained. As guests walk around, and barrels of wine are being served to the Magnamar elite.
Oh, sweet. Eat, drink, and be merry, gentlemen.
Yes, eat, drink, and be merry.
I'm gonna raise a toast to Kaylin Calvadon.
And
Kaden.
so you go there, and Lord Gervais, um, his assistant, who you met before, is shuffling him around, introducing him to various people. He's already a little tipsy.
The
And
mayor?
the mayor, the Lord Mayor, is very tipsy.
He's a big guy, man.
Yeah, well, he started the part. He probably started the party before everyone got here.
He was pre-drinking.
And so, as you're going about and having drinks, the Lord Mayor, the the person who's been escorting him, making sure that he sees everyone, his assistant turns and makes eye contact with you, Waith, and you see him like lower his head and let out a heavy sigh.
I'm like, I frown. I'm like, the hell is your problem, man?
And so he comes over and he's like, Lord Mayor, your guests are in attendance, and he brings over, and the Lord Mayor is like, oh yes, oh I'm and he's like, I hope I didn't miss you. Ah, you know these social situations. You have to be well lubricated to be successful in this town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wine's good. Thanks for the booze.
And he's like, much thanks for what your team has accomplished. See, can I? And he's like a little quite drunk, and he's like he's slurring his words, and he's like, I had something. I had something for you. Yes. I mean, I have money to pay. Are you guys looking for lines of work at the moment?
Sure.
I have need for people of your skills.
Sure. Money's good.
Oh, good. I'm glad arrangements can be made over the value of money.
Money is good.
And he's like, good. And he's like, and he's like, pats his enormous belly. It's like, we have to go, sir. It's like, yes, let's go. Quite right. And they go on to the next guest, who is like a pompous woman, and you see him make like an art action in front of her, like make an artful bow even for his size, and he seems to act instantly less sober. And he's like, "Oh, madam, how are you doing today? We'll have to discuss business in your district." She's like, "Oh yes, Lord Mayor." So you're at the event.
I'm just gonna be social and eat food and drink plenty of alcohol and make the social rounds. I do have knowledge nobility, so I'm not a complete scumbag, and I also have diplomacy. So I'm not completely a totally barbarian thing. And I'm an elfin guard, so I'm used to like this stuff, I guess. Yes.
You're just mostly
Just mostly
barbarian
curious.
brute.
Just mostly a brute, yeah.
All right, I'm trying.
I'd like to see him try to
All right. Yes. So this is an opportunity for you to celebrate, as there is no church to Kaden in Magnamar.
That's cool.
However, Waith, there is a church. There is a facility. There is a permanent shrine to Desna in this town. And why haven't you gone to it yet?
I know I'm terrible.
Because you're a bitch.
You need to attend service at some point.
All right. I'm assuming not right now, though, right?
No, not right now.
Anywhere where there's booze, Caden's cool.
Okay, so as going about the party, anyone want to do anything in particular?
Can I poison the Lord Mayor? No. Where's Satchel when we need him? Shit.
Yes. While poisoning would be quite an interesting option, I don't think you guys have much in poison at the moment.
Yeah, I know. Yet.
So,
Hey, how about as a class feature? I'm going to use it.
Damn it, why can't we know you already?
all right, make some sense motive rolls.
Oh, I got that. Where my character sheet at? Sense motive.
Ugh.
Sense motive. +7, alright.
Wow.
I'm an elfin guard, dude. I needed elfin guard. I needed sense motive.
He's now like a bodyguard.
And I roll shitty, of course.
All right. So, as you're in attendance and the party's going about, you see the assistant who's been running around keeping the mayor in order. You see the assistant run into the room from like a different room, and he quickly finds the Lord Mayor and runs over and begins whispering something to him. And then you see you see coming into the thing, not bursting violently, but making their presence known. And as everyone here is without weapons, as it's a nobleman's party, it seems quite weird. As you see two men in heavy armor enter the room, and the music stops for them.
Hell yeah. I'm like, wait, I think the party spot's starting to get good.
Mm-hmm. This is not good.
Crack my knuckles. Be ready for fight.
And along with that, so it's like two people dressed in this armor, and a female joining them.
Knowledge nobility?
Yes, you can do a knowledge nobility, knowledge
Yes.
local, knowledge everything.
Knowledge nobility. I got a +7 on that one. Let's see if I can not suck this time. Okay, it doesn't suck so bad.
Wait, do you have anything to add?
No, don't. I have knowledge in local, actually.
Hey, we both suck. Together.
Alright. Helga, you know enough, you can't tell specific about the order that they belong to, but you recognize these two men and the heavy armor, men or women, and the heavy armor they're wearing as they bringing in this heavy armor and strutting up to the mayor. You recognize them as some order of Hell Knights.
Oh, sweet. Dude, we got some Hell Knights up in here, man.
It's
They're like awesome. They're like paladins without the lawful stupidity.
Wait, you know that there is a a small contingent of Hell Knights. While you don't know what the details of them are, they're kind of like police officers. They originally come from Cheliax.
The lethal enforcers, man. They're like they follow the rule, like the law, with like a like really. It's like their thing.
So, like, this is based on your local rule. This is what. So, when certain elements among the Justice Court felt that Magnamar badly needed additional law enforcement, but were deterred by the Council of Ushers and Pediment Building alike, they extended an invitation to the Hell Knights to lend their aid. Intrigued more by the opportunity to bring law to a region they had heard eschewed law, the Order agreed to send a small contingent from Citadel Vrod for free. Since then, the agents in the Justice Court feel they may have asked for more than they truly wished, but the Order is here to stay in Magnamar.
Nathan, here's a link to the picture, what they look like.
Okay.
They regulate. It's like, ooh, looks like somebody pissed off the Hell Knights. Lord Mayor scumbag equals, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay.
So yes, the Hell Knights in their heavy armor, and like not sometimes they travel with a business retinue, sometimes they don't. But you see they're joined by a woman not in the Hell Knight armor.
Okay, what kind of woman? Like a Cheliax, or is it like Varisian, or... Hey, Scrovy, how you doing? You're muted.
Hey.
No, you're not. Never mind.
Can I do sense motive on them?
Yeah.
Or the lady? To see if she's
Yeah.
their boss?
Me too.
Yeah, you can do stuff like that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, bitches.
She is definitely not the boss. All right. Johnny Rico, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, catch you up real quick. There's been some shopping time that you'd be able to get in. It's been a few days since the last meeting we had. You've been invited to a party by the Lord Mayor Grabaris. And during this party, as you were having a good time, two Hell Knights and this woman enter the world. Now, as I described the Hell Knights, you can see it on the screen share. Hell Knights they're from Cheliax, and they're heavy into law and order.
I am the law.
And they are and they were invited here by the city's justice, essentially the city's justice department, because they felt that they were getting understaffed and they haven't left.
Judge Dredd, man.
They're kind of Judge Dredd-ish, but you guys are at the party. But that you see the Hell Knights go up to the mayor. The mayor's a good 30 feet away from you. I mean, it's outdoors.
I'm gonna go listen to what they're gonna say. I'm gonna go get close and eavesdrop.
How'd the fight go with the Naga lady?
Very next
Weren't
time.
you there for that?
No, I was not.
Yeah, he had an interview
Oh.
last week, remember?
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. I'll capture. That was awesome. So, you went into the tower. Veranex cast Fireball, but she had spell resistance. But the Fireball actually worked. She had this long spear and ended up stabbing the heck out of Veranex, who fell over nearly dead. You ran over there and cast Cure Serious Wounds on Veranex. That brought him back up. So you're fighting at the top of this tower. She had this weird mask, and she turned Satchel in the stone. Don't worry, he got better. And you were stabbing the heck out of her. Helga was fighting the heck out of her, but she quit attacking him with her spear, and instead began touching him with her hand, or her with her hand, and actually started wisdom draining her, and drained her down to 2 wisdom.
Nice.
Veranex, after getting badly mauled a second time by stabbing, he cast Fly and flew 40 feet away. But instead of hiding, he cast a Scorching Ray, and that provoked the Nagas, the Naga-like lady. She's not a Naga. She's called a Lamia. We can talk about that later. She cast magic missile at him. Magic missiles hit him, drained him, took him below 0 life, and then that turned off his fly spell. He was near dead, and he plummeted the 200 feet from the top of the tower to the pavement.
Yeah, he died.
It is quite cool. It is quite possibly one of the coolest PC deaths I've seen.
Now, and we were deciding whether or not we wanted to resurrect him, and then he had a note in his pocket saying he was going to leave us and go to the academy. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just bury him. So
Well then,
it's like, yeah, he's just not worth the investment of resurrecting. So
But like, it was, but no, and then you and basically Veranex was down, Satchel was down, and Helga was about to be down, and you and Waith killed the thing.
and then Helga smashed.
And then Helga talked like an idiot because her wisdom was down the 2.
But I saved the day by blocking the stairwell.
all right. Well then, is he gonna make a new character? Did he make a new character?
He's an alchemist.
You made a new character. You have not met the new character yet.
Okay.
So we're at a party
But we're
hanging
at
out
this-
drinking.
We're at this party with the Hell Knights. Helga goes up closer to them. Is anyone else going to go up closer to them and listen in on the conversation?
Yeah.
And Waith and Helga think this is bad because these knights are law and order types. They're wondered about just how crooked the mayor is.
Do we like the mayor?
Oh, he pays us good money. But he's
He
totally
gave you,
he's a
you
total
each get, if you
scumbag.
check your inventory, your gold, you will see that each one of you was made 6,000 gold piece richer.
Oh,
Because
Yes.
while there, you found a note that said that that Zanesha lady was trying to make plans to kill the Lord Mayor.
So yeah, he's totally a selfish scumbag, but he pays well, and he has cool parties.
It's gonna turn out that he stole all this money from orphans or something.
He's a crooked. He is a crooked
He's
guy.
a politician, man. What do you want?
yeah.
But I don't
It
know
just
what
happens to be in our favor.
Non-crooked politician?
Okay, now that I look at it, his alignment is N. So there you go.
He's a neutral scumbag.
Neutral male human aristocrat 9. So take that as you will.
So he's like a typical Washington politician.
That's not a good thing.
But so let's see what the order does. So you guys gather close as Lord Gerbias. And so it's these 2 people in this Hell Knight armor, and they're joined by a. You see a woman in a black outfit with some kind of chain shirt underneath, and lots of alchemical stuff strapped on her. No one is armed because it was a friendly party, but the Hell Knights are able to come strapping equipment. And you missed it. The party music turned off because the Hell Knights came in.
It made that
We were
noise.
jamming.
like
We
the-
were jamming into some boring medieval music, but now it's over.
Yeah, they're kind of a
See, I heard the
buzzkill.
thing where you take the record, the needle off the record.
Record scratch.
I don't think
Yeah.
bards can actually make a record scratch
But they
noise.
can, why not?
That's what I heard. I don't care.
It's called a perform skill.
But they go up there and they're like, Lord Mayor Gerbias. And it's like, Captain, are you telling me that you might actually be trying to arrest me now at my own party? And they're like, no, we have another crime to report. Well, I hope this one is serious. All crime is serious.
I am the law.
And they're like, is it someone at this party? I don't have, please, these are my guests. I don't have time. It's like, what crime are you accusing them of? And then
Having too
the
much fun.
second Hell Knight is like, abetting the escape of a murderer.
Yep, I know exactly where this is going.
I am the law.
They're talking about us. We should go.
What do we do?
We let douchebag go.
Oh yeah.
Lord Justice.
Fuck. Hey, no.
We gotta go.
We turned
We're
him in.
leaving.
Remember, we're the good guys.
You see a lady tap on the Hell Knight's armor and then point in your general direction.
Shit.
It's like,
I'm gonna try to. As soon as they start saying that, I'm gonna try to sneak. I'm seriously.
do you have a room, Lord Mayor, where we can conduct an interview?
No, 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 no. You don't understand. See, we turned him in. We just had to go fight a snake lady. He escaped.
I'm
Are
gonna.
you saying that out loud?
No, no, but I'm definitely preparing my story.
No, I'm
Alright,
seriously going to try to sneak. Okay.
Wait, is gonna try and sneak away.
Let's see.
Uh,
What's my stealth at +6?
Oh, something jumped up into my undercarriage. I'm gonna go
Satchel
play.
isn't here, is he?
I'm gonna play stupid
I
woman.
know he's out today.
I'm gonna play stupid woman now.
Oop, didn't sneak too well.
Nope, you suck at it.
So they come up to you, and then the Lord Mayor's following. It's like, please, can we do this outside? The night air is too crisp for you fine gentlemen and ladies to be arguing. Please, I'll take you to my office.
Woo! I need some more. I'm gonna grab a bottle of wine and bring it with me. This is gonna take a while.
What do we have with us?
Just us, man.
Party clothes.
Oh, I'm wearing an awesome dress.
Like a concealed weapon.
Yeah. You know what? Concealed weapons.
And then you
called
see, wait, as you start walking, you see the woman who pointed at you, like her finger just following you as you walk like 10 feet away.
Grab him.
Like, oh, hi. I start coughing. I'm like, oh, hi.
Oh, I just washed for supper.
That one too.
Damn it. Okay, fine.
All right. So the mayor takes you. So the mayor takes you to his office, and it's a large office, and he it's like, please, it's like a meeting, a table for conferences, and he's like, Captain, do you mind if I stay in this room? It's far more entertaining than what's going on in the party, and if violence happens, I'd like to be a third-party witness. Captain, and then the captain looks at him in his heavy armor and is like, that would be unconventional, but it is your property. Will allow the interrogation to continue with your presence.
Whoa, interrogation. Whoa.
I'll got rage.
Oh, see, this is where like summon monster and spiritual weapon come into use. Those are good things to have.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll see how it happens.
So he sits. Everyone takes a seat, and it's like,
Lawyer.
do you-
Lawyer. Lawyer.
And it's
Lawyer.
Like, the Order of the Nail does not reckon. I'm afraid you do not have those protections. Do you know what murderer we are talking about?
Justice Ironbrar.
Why are you even talking?
Because it doesn't matter. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Who's using a vibrator?
Yeah.
It's actually my nose hair trimmer.
That's not what it sounds like.
Sure.
So they have a sit, and like Rico's just sitting there in dead silence.
Yep.
Gorab.
Just staring at him.
Yeah, that's exactly what entered my mind. It's like that episode of Firefly where they're trying to get Jamie to talk.
He's just sitting there. I love Firefly.
Really?
Jane.
So as he sits down, it's like, now, someone we received from the guards. Someone had delivered us. The guards informed us that books came in from a known murderer that were handled recently.
Yep, that was us. And it was actually Varanax, our dear departed colleague Varanax had delivered them. Had the delivery taken care of.
Wasn't this the session I missed, by the way?
I don't remember.
Our order possesses powerful scrying magic to ensure no justice and powerful magic to see into the past to ensure no justice goes undelivered. Now we examine these books and had our wizards perform rituals on it. And he turns to the woman and he's like, Zeltroth, tell him what we were able to glean from the books and knowing what happened at the sawmill. Tell them what we learned about what happened.
Just get to the point. Jeez. We get 1% justice, remember?
Hold on.
Well, our magic told us that you had a fight with this known murderer, as well as many others, and
Yeah.
that after you had beaten him to a bloody pulp, instead of restraining him, securing him, or certainly taking him straight to the guards, you let him leave.
That's actually false.
No, we took him back to the hotel.
Yeah, he was definitely
Ha!
fucking restrained.
Suck your magic, bitch! Obviously, he was wrong.
And it's like, the cultists are dead. That is a good thing.
You're welcome, by the
We
way.
cannot have the cult of Norgarber running
You're
around.
welcome, by the way.
But justice must be served, and that letting a murderer go free is a crime.
We had other shit to do, and he escaped.
He takes his metal fist and pounds it on the table. Letting a murderer go free is a crime, and the laws must be obeyed.
I am the law.
And
Okay.
it's like, where did Ironbriar go?
Honestly, we don't know. Like I said, we had other shit to do. Like take on like the murderer person in the freaking clock tower. That you guys obviously haven't like scryed to like figure out.
The second one vegan speaking. He's like, do you know why we're called Hell Knights?
Because you're a hell of a party pooper.
The first Hell Knight that was talking is like, you hear like a little chuckle. And then he like straightens up. But as he turns to the half-elf, do you know, half-elf Waithlipon, do you know why we are called Hell Knights?
No.
And it's like, from Cheliax, from our time in Cheliax, we learned that laws and order must be obeyed, and the only group that could teach that is demonstrable of pure law is as the Nine Hells themselves. And from that we take our order's name, and that we will see that law is meted out. And then Grabias is there, and he's like, "Oh, grow up."
It's like, dude, we killed the Snake Naga lady, man. We freaking saved the Lord Mayor, and we freaking killed the entire Skin Saw cult. Okay, the justice got away. Okay, what do you want us to fucking do? Listen, asshole, we lost one of our friends fighting that bitch.
And it's like, and as they look over and they're like, Zeltruth, do they know anything about where Ironbriar went?
Hmm.
No, man, we didn't want to know,
I
man.
believe they might.
What? Dude, fuck you. No, we don't.
And they're like, and then they're like, well, it's like, as they, as they're trying to assess the situation, they're just staring at you in their cold metal armor.
I'm gonna drink from my wine bottle.
I will continue to stay with them.
It's like, Lord Mayor, I don't know what we shall be doing. What fate should befall these criminals?
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
And it's like, and he's like, well, it's like, what do you, and the Lord Mayor's like, yes, what do you want? What do you even want from them? It's like either them to be punished for their crimes, or they have a decent lead on the Lord Mayor. Lord Mayor, they have a decent lead on the former justice of yours. I believe someone who you have met with frequently before. And it's like I meet with a lot of justices before. I have quite a bit of back taxes I have to
Are
take
you
care of.
aware that slander is a crime? You lawbreakers.
Slander is not a crime. Also, ironically, torture probably is a crime. Yet they have no problem against that. But to be ignored for this point. So with that, the Lord Mayor is like, well, I mean, and he's like, well, in that case, I have been meaning to take care of something. I mean, if they were out of the jurisdiction of Magnamar, you're going to be more concerned with hunting Ironbriar than these four. And they're like, what of it, Mayor? Well, I was just about to make sure these four scum left my little town. And then it's like, you four, everyone, come with me. And he's like, messenger, and he goes, and his assistant comes in. He's like, grab the assistant from, what was that? Turtlebuck Berry? Turtleback Ferry, sir. Yes, get that messenger from that little town, little border town.
Not scum, man.
What about our freaking stuff? They're rating 6 days for.
Yes, what about that stuff? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, I just know that you scum have to get out of town. As he gestures with his hands in the air, like wine actually spills out of his glass. But he gets out into the back to where the party is, and you see a messenger, not like a royal messenger or anything. He's like a commoner, but sent quickly. And it's a younger gentleman, and it's like, perception checks.
Oh, I got that skill.
And it's like, you young man, hand me the papers that, It's like, you young man, tell everyone here, as he looks up at the Hell Knights, and he's like, Yeah, so he looks up at the Hell Knights, and he's a little shocked. And it's like, tell them what happened. It's like, yes, sir, your soldiers, the Black Arrows at Fort Rannoch. We haven't heard from them in a few weeks. We sent people to go inspect, see if we could get word at the fort, but they never returned. And when that happened, they sent me. Alrighty, so it's like, I have to send a message to people.
Didn't we all get it?
No.
Wow, okay.
That includes the woman, and the new woman who can do a perception check.
Taylor?
I don't know.
Ah, the dead is typing. No.
Alright, so this is Waith and Helga. But they're like, yes, it's a small town. I mean, I have not heard from my black. It seems odd that the Black Arrows would go missing. And he's like, you four, would you? You four, I know it's out of the way, and I'm sure you have more pressing matters to take care of. But would you four be interested in traveling to Turtleback Ferry and seeing what's going on at this fort?
Yes.
It is quite an important establishment for Magnamar.
Yes.
I exchanging a knowing look with Helga, like that. Did you see that kind of look?
I'm just gonna wink.
And he's like, I'd be willing. It's like, there will be. Obviously, I will pay for your services. And like, one of the Hell Knights is like, what?
Dude, Cracker's gotta frickin' eat, man.
750 gold apiece.
Done.
Alright.
They cover your journeys. We'll cover the business later. And Hell Knight is like, Lord Mayor, you cannot just send these criminals outside. It's like, it is my prerogative. I'd pardon them, but you would have some problem with that, so I'm going to make sure that they get done. They could end up traveling with. They could end up meeting up with that Lord Briar and committing committing Osmodeus knows what sort of strange acts out into that wilderness. It's like, which is why they should be watched, shouldn't they? And they should have another person join them on their expedition, the Turtleback Fair, to make sure nothing nefarious takes place. And it's like, you would want to do that? Yes, I'd be willing anything to get one extra Hell Knight out of this damn town. And that the two metal guys turn and look at the woman. It's like, will we be compensated for our services? It's like, who you send will be compensated for her services. And they're like, tell truth, you're follow these four. Make sure they get up to nothing nefarious.
As you command.
Keep an eye out for any work they would any attempt they make to contact Justice Ironbriar. Kill them if they do.
Yeah, fuck you. I do say that. Frag you.
What about our bows or our weapons?
Well, obviously we're gonna collect our gear before we leave.
Yeah, we
don't
can't.
just
We can't
walk out
just
of
go.
here.
No, we can't just leave. You know.
It's
We have to wait like 4 more days or something, though.
like 2, but
There's always something that requires our time.
he wasn't. The mayor wasn't in that big of a hurry. I mean, he's been having this messenger wait a few days, and he's like, the fort before this guy even left. The fort had gone blank for at least a week. Had gone silent for at least a week.
It's gonna take us a few days to get all our shit together and get out of town.
Make preparations.
It's like, yes, we'll have business to attend to. Good day to you. Good day to everyone, Hell Knights. Unless you're gonna drink wine on duty, and they're like, no.
We don't
And
drink.
please leave my party. So they go and hustle off. With that, you four are all together, and the Hell Knights leave the alchemist here.
How about that Sahedron tattoo on his wrist?
Yep. Awesome. We'll keep that in mind.
Could you spell it for me so I can see what you're talking about?
It's the 7-pointed star thing. that we
Rico
can-
did not get the message, nor did the alchemist.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it out loud. The character. Why would he have?
No one's actually said what you saw, so like they might be a little. Sounds like they're a little confused.
Yeah, I don't know,
Listen.
man. We'll see. I'm sure
No,
it
I did. I
has-
literally. I
Sure.
did say it out loud. Like what? I saw a Sahedron tattoo on his wrist.
Ah,
on the
On
weakling
whose
guy.
wrist?
The dude. The guy.
Wasn't it the messenger?
Yeah.
On the messenger.
oh! I thought you were saying on the fucking Hell Knight, and I'm like, huh?
That'd be really confusing.
That would be very interesting.
Something off here. I'm not quite sure what it is.
So at this point, with the so it's like so you gather, that is a weird detail.
God damn it. Hold on.
So how about them bears?
But tomorrow meeting, you'll have to. The messenger, not the messenger, the assistant lets you know that tomorrow in the morning you can meet with Lord Gerbaris, Lord Mayor Gerbaris for all the details. Guess I need a Frisian map for this.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the map right now. I got it, Adam. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna link it
It
to
won't be. I don't think you have a map with that on there.
with what Varetia with the turtle thingy. Yeah,
Do
it's
yeah.
it's it's in the map folio for the thingy. I got it. Hold up. I'm gonna
What
share it
map
with you.
folio?
The Rise of the Runelords map folio.
Don't look at that.
Well, I have it, and I'm going to. So,
Please do not look at that.
well, I exported just the one map, so
No, there's actually a very good reason I don't want you looking at that map.
I just literally pulled up the one map for the area for the region. That's it
At Varisha?
of the area. Yeah, it's got
Not a
turtle,
Varisha.
it's got the
You have a
turtles.
map of.
It's got the turtle thingy, fairy, and everything.
Well, do you see Magnamar on the map?
Yes, I do.
Do you see Corvosa on the map?
Maybe I don't know. Hold
That's
on.
on the southeast end of Varisha.
Probably because it's the entire region. I'm trying to upload it to Google Drive to share with you
Gave
guys.
us a copy of the map with like this blue and red thing on it. I'm not sure what those represent, but
Here, I'm sharing it with you guys now. Adam, Nathan, Zach, and Talon.
while he's doing that, you were talking about including fame and prestige in the game.
You're welcome to if you want.
I don't even know
And
how
I'll
that
tell
shit
you
works,
when you
man.
get new fame, and I'll tell you what your fame is now. But that's all the monitoring I'm going to do of it. Someone else will have to maintain it.
Well, I have no problem with adding it. Do you want to do group instead of individuals?
No, it will be individuals.
Mm.
Because if you're the only one who wants to do it, then it's all up to you.
I wouldn't mind. I just don't know what to do with it. So I shared the map with you guys, and we got Magnamar right there in the bottom left-hand corner, and we got this river here that we can take the river all the way to like Lake something or other, and then take like another boat or something.
Terrestrial. Where are we heading? The fort. I know that, but
The Turtleback Ferry or something.
Turtleback Ferry. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, it's right there. I would like to. I would ping it for you, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's in the
over
mud.
by Hook Mountain Slow
Yeah.
Crossing.
Yeah, by the Iron Peaks and by
Oh
Ashwood.
yeah, just between Hook Mountain and Skull Crossing, right next to Fell Dark Forest and
Ashwood Forest, Ashwood thingy.
well, it's like Fell Dark Forest and Scary Town, USA.
So yeah, if we get like a ferry or something, we can like just take like a boat, up to the thingy.
Gotta make sure my horse can fit on it.
Yeah, I'm sure all of our shit can fit on a ferry. I mean, or a boat. I mean, come on now.
All right, and I'll just point out to the female and the woman who is standing here while they're having this conversation that they said Sahedron, which makes no sense to you. Because we have to reminding you real quick of what you don't know about the.
Well, you know what? It's none of her fucking business because she's just here to like babysit us.
Yeah, we don't care what she knows.
She's an outsider.
Yeah. No offense, but just random person that has been tasked with fucking watching us and possibly attempting to murder us.
Yeah. So yeah. Fuck.
Though, I mean, if you think about it, think about the conditions under which she'll murder you. Are you going to try and fulfill any of those conditions?
No, but that's not the point.
That's not the point.
So you got a red shirt now.
I don't like babysitters. Okay.
Life is futile.
So yeah. So Adam. So I can't look at the map folio book, which I'm sure this map is even online. So I mean. Whatevs. I need a regional map. And Corvosa's on it, yeah, as well.
Hold on.
Wait, what's the name of this entire region?
I don't know.
Output.
Varetia, maybe?
Parisia, is that what it's called? Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, this is. I have the same map that you've shared, except it has like red and blue between Corvosa and Magmanar.
Oh yeah. I've seen
I
that
have-
version of that.
Yeah, I have that one from Adam. So
Oh yeah, that one. So yeah, I don't know why he's crying about freaking map folio. I mean, Runelords. All right, so we'll wait for our shit and don't say anything. I'm like, I'm gonna roll up to like Zach and not Zach, but freaking Goram guy,
Johnny.
Johnny, and be like, and Johnny and Waith, be like,
All right.
yeah, let's just not say shit around her.
That's I'm fine with that. Yeah.
So looking on the map, yeah, so it is like a 2-week journey by foot, or or a week by horse, or a week by ferry.
So it's the same either way.
Well, the advantage of ferry is you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, we just kind of chillax and sunbathe.
Oh, armor.
Oh, and Helga, actually the fame thing. If you check out the link on fame and reputation, it actually tells you what you can spend fame on.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
get like
I saw
titles and nifty bonuses and stuff.
Okay, I'll do
It
it.
also provides more things for you.
What,
I don't
Lord
know.
of Sandpoint?
Okay, so what? Talk amongst yourselves as detailed as you can, and then as much as you want, and then we'll go to Lord Mayor's place in the morning to talk about the event.
Yeah, so I think we just take the river, and then the lake, then the river again, and then, I mean,
Okay,
because
who's messing with their freaking mic?
probably
I-
Adam. Yeah, I don't feel like riding a horse for freaking 2 weeks.
1 week.
Whatever. That's like a lot of sleeping next to this person who wants to murder us.
As Rico was clear to point out, and then yes, ferries are available to take you there. They leave pretty regularly.
That's my vote. I don't really want.
Oh, Rico, I have to actually read you one thing, and in the video recording, and I wasn't able to send this because I'd have to type it out. But when you did defeat Zanesha, you did find a note, and I wanted to read the note to you real quick.
Ooh, note.
My sister, I trust your little band of murderers is doing well, gathering the greedy souls for our Lord's rise. Has Magnamar proven to be as sinful as you had hoped? It may interest you to know that my plan to nurture greed here in this backwater has blossomed. The quality of greed in a soul is so much more refined when it is given the proper care. Are you still simply carving the Sahedron on them as they expire? How crude. My method of marking is so much more elegant. In any event, I'm sure that your plans for harvesting greed where and when you can find it in the wild are progressing well enough. I just hope that your raw, ungroomed, and likely inferior victims don't interact poorly when mixed with the purity of my own subjects. If you tire of your little project there, know that you're always welcome to come and serve me as my assistant, little sister.
So yeah, the little rune on the dude's wrist. Yeah, probably has something to like do with
Something.
this.
Yeah, that sounds.
Oh, and then the last line. Oh, before I forget, have you managed to harvest the Lord Mayor yet? By all accounts, he might just be the cream of the crop in Magnamar. His soul might even rival several from my hand-groomed harvests.
So, did we tell him about this?
Yeah, and that's why we got paid, man.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna go heat up
So
some
that's-
pizza, and I'll be right back.
Okay. That's interesting. And that makes the Sahedron more damning. So the mission we're being sent on is taken on a completely different light in my mind due to knowing that now. How much money did we get? Would it be fine if I were to have picked up a belt of giant strength while we were here?
Checking.
It's 4,000 gold.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna add that to my character then and subtract 4,000.
By the way, can I just keep arrows in these other compartments in my stupid quiver?
Until you find something useful for them? Yeah.
Okay. Can I still draw them as a free action from those compartments?
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. What, so another 60 per compartment or what?
No, however many is in there. It says it's allowed in there. Kind of a pointless amount, but
Not necessarily when I'm firing like 4 arrows a freaking round.
And then I would like to
Back.
also spend another 2,000 on a handy harvest sack.
oh, of course. I'm not even gonna roll for that one because I love it so much.
So I'm gonna speak out loud. Like, I really wish Satchel was awake so we could figure out a way to poison this Hell Knight lady.
The alchemist.
Okay, right after you say that, you feel something whiz past your ear one way and then whiz past it the other.
I wonder what order they're on. The pain in the ass order, or the order of the break up a good party, or the order of the murder heroes of Sandpoint.
Are
Okay.
you seriously trying to start a fight while you're unarmored against someone who is equipped?
Hey man, I know I'm unarmed. We're back at our place, man, waiting.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we finally did get around to moving, didn't we?
You can sleep outside. You're not welcome in our little townhouse that we're in. Here's a bundle of hay so you don't stink up the place.
And then
She simply pushes past you and takes a bed.
I would also like to pick
You
up
can't
a
give her orders.
But you gotta
feather
pay.
falling.
You gotta pay us because this is our place. If you want to bet on our place, you gotta pay.
Is this prison?
Yeah, dude.
If
Basically,
it was prison, we would fucking shank her and then just.
I'm gonna
leave
go
her out
Oz
in
on
the
this
bed.
bitch, dude. If she freaking tries to like take a room that's like mine, you know. I've seen Orange is the New Black. Okay, I know what's up.
You are both women.
Bitch is gonna get crazy. I'll fucking rage. It's that time of the month, man. We ovulate together. I did just get a cool helmet that makes me like do intimidation and stuff.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
It's about to be a what? Girl fight. Alright.
Was the Featherfall and Ring of Sustenance and Featherfall fine? They're 2,500 and 2,200.
Did you message me at some point? Or did you say that? I don't think I heard that.
I said it, but that other people were talking at the same time.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, those are fine.
Okay, cool.
Or more of those later. I love a handy haversack, though.
Those things are awesome.
What does it do?
It's kind of like a miniature bag of holding with like 4 or 5 compartments on it, and
You put your weed
they're
in
just generally all around awesome.
What it has is it's a backpack, but like when you have to like grab something like a potion, it's much easier to get it. So it does not provoke an act of opportunity retrieving it, which is one of the worst parts about a potion.
there? Oh, so it's like Diego's rescue pack. Gotcha.
Is that a Dora thing?
Yeah, Dora the Explorer, Diego, you know.
Have you seen 22 Jump Street?
Yes, I have.
I love that part where he's naming the people he knows in the hood. Dora, Diego, Swiper.
Swiper, no swiping!
Yeah, that was actually a pretty humorous movie.
Alright, so, ready to meet with the Lord Mayor tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ready to jump to that?
If I had to fight this bitch to get in the bathroom first, it's gonna be a freaking rumble. Okay.
Does anybody have an open slot for a ring? I just realized I,
I
have a
do.
ring.
I do have an
Okay.
open. I have one ring. How many rings can you have? I have 10 fingers, right?
You have.
You can only
can
equip
have-
2 rings because of the way the rules work.
Wait, I got a ring of protection. That's all I have. So.
Would you like a ring of jumping? It'll give you +5 on acrobat checks.
Fuck yeah! So I can tumble and avoid tax of the opportunity, right?
Yep.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Ring of
All right,
jumping.
then I'll
got
give
it.
you that, and then take that off of mine.
I got it. Ring of jumping.
Alright, to be worked out later.
No, it's already been worked out.
No gear stuff right now for me, please.
All right.
It's already been worked
Alright.
out, bitch.
So the next day, you return to the Lord Mayor's palace, and the assistant brings you in, and the Lord Mayor is sitting there with a bag of ice over his head.
Hangover?
Have a seat.
Hangover, Lord Mayor.
Yes. Thankfully, business is not too complicated today.
One of the benefits of being a follower of Caden Callion is hangovers are very rare. You should. Here's a pamphlet for the Lord, for Lord Callion.
And he's like, so I don't know if people at times do introduce each other. Adventure of Vagabonds, contracted with the Hell Knight, Adventurous Vagabonds.
What is their name anyway? What is the Hell Knight lady's name anyway? Ask the Lord
We
Mayor.
never even bothered to ask.
No, I'm asking
so,
I'm asking the Lord Mayor. Like, what is her name anyway?
It's a town of I govern a town of over 15,000. I don't have time to bother with names.
Oh, okay. So we'll call her Red Shirt number 1.
Actually, is Red Shirt number 1 online?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Okay.
are.
What is
he
your name?
responds to it.
How do you pronounce your name?
He responds to it, so it's Red Shirt number 1.
Del Turith.
Del.
Say
It's
that-
supposed to be kind of devil.
She's
You also
kinda-
notice, especially if you go to her equipment page,
She's kinda
it's currently
hot.
on Outpost. I haven't changed it. She has horns and red eyes.
She's kind of hot looking. What's Toy like? Les it up, dude. What's Scissor?
Well, every time you get close to her, you feel slightly uneasy. There's something about her that just seems very, very wrong. Despite
Makes-
how beautiful she looks, she projects kind of a
Kind of makes me horny,
foul
babe.
aura.
Kind of
Zell it is then.
Charisma of 8.
yeah, I was gonna say Zelly or Zell.
From here on out, it's Zell.
She responds to that. It's a common nickname. Or
Nope, I
Detect Evil.
already got a new picture up for you.
You already changed the picture.
No, you'll be there in a second. As soon as it's done.
Zell,
pasting.
answer the cleric's question.
what? Leclerc asked a question.
No, I cast Detect Evil.
Yeah. She registers as evil.
Nice.
Okay.
So we gotta kill her.
What kind of power of the aura?
Hold on a second. Let me
Same level as you guys. I mean, I didn't do anything special.
Yeah, I need to look up what. Faint.
There we go.
So to be helpful, I mean, if she's working with the Hell Knights, you know one thing about her type of evil.
She's at least lawful.
One can assume.
There you go. Got a new picture for you.
And her half fiendish heritage is probably devil and not demon.
It's not really her fault. She's just born that way. Okay, my pizza's done. BRB.
So Lord Cobrias, with his hangover, is sitting there and like, wait for the pizza to be back. Alright, so he's like, so Turtleback Ferry, it's a small village, 400 miles east of here along the Yondapakari River. And for nearly a half century, we've had that's at the edge of Magnamar's sphere of influence, and for nearly a half century, we have had Fort Rannick we have had it guarded by a group of slightly mad, very reclusive group of rangers called the Black Arrows, and they have kept the issues over there of ogres and giants to a minimum, ensuring we have safe trade up in those forests.
All right.
Now,
So, cool dude.
with this mess, The messenger, he's in a hotel in another part of town. He'll probably keep him a few days, and you'll have time. You'll probably leave before he does. But yeah, so as I understand it, several weeks ago, the village, the fort went silent, and after 2 weeks without a messenger dropping by, the Turtleback Ferry sent a person over there to investigate. When he didn't return, the messenger was sent downriver, and then he arrived a few days ago. And I haven't known what to do with his claim, but the group of Black Arrows, they're very self-sufficient, and I assume that it was just some sort of other condition. But it does have me nervous, and this is quite an appropriate way to take care to crush two issues of mine right now. Thank you very much for that. It's a I don't want to spare any of my guards, as it's a pointless and silly trip to talk to those foul-tempered Black Arrows. But I feel 750 gold each should cover all your needs. I would assume that you would stop at Turtleback Ferry as your first stop. It's the closest settlement to Fort Rannoch, and I'm sure they'd will have more information about why they went silent. Barges leave occasionally up the Yonda Bakari River, and I'm sure they'll take you there.
Can you pay for the ferry?
Damn, you're so freaking greedy.
Well, it's not necessarily greedy. That's actually a good question. It is part of the job.
Pay for transport, man.
Satchel looks and it's like, yes. Can you pay for the ferry? I think it would very much be in your best interest if you could cover that. It was like, what's the charge on the? It would be a 50 gold trip. Yeah, that seems awfully expensive. That's Satchel speaking up. Ah, dang. Let me roll his diplomacy. Roll diplomacy, you guys. That's kind of a diplomacy thing.
Plus diplomacy.
Who has the greatest diplomacy?
Huh.
I got a +6, so.
I'll get it because.
Do it, Helga.
Oh, at least. Well, he got it right. He can assist.
I was like, no, I will not be paying the cover your travel expenses.
Oh, come on, that was like a 25.
I'm not paying for this Hell Knight. She can hang out the back of the ferry for all I care.
The Hell Knight is getting 750 gold also.
So you can pay for her own way then.
But Helga's paying for my way.
I mean, whatever. Who cares? You guys whine too much. Under my breath.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask
Can
for?
Zach ask? Wait, can what's his Satchel ask again with his skin saw mask on or something?
Puts on
Yeah,
another
I'm sure
person's
that's
face.
gonna help.
Hi.
He's got like 20
I
different
forgot-
masks, ma'am.
Satchel, you see Satchel gesture and he's like, look, I understand that expenses, but it's I don't think I can impress on you how dangerous this is. Is there any more help you could be? It's like, as he fumes there, he grows a little flustered and it's like, just asking for, I won't pay you 50 gold, but I will raise the funds I'm paying you to 1,000 gold each.
Awesome.
Right.
Which mask does he put on for that? The Medusa's
He
mask?
does not have to put on a mask.
He puts on like his
Just
one.
like
He
a
picks.
mask that says something and it switches to another mask.
It's like, hold up,
But
man, different mask for
you asked
this.
Satchel to see what he could do, and he rolled a natural 20. So
All right, good set.
Excellent job, little man.
I'm sure a barge will be leaving tomorrow to take you gentlemen on your way. And at that point, hopefully my problems with the Hell Knights, you and Turtleback Ferry will be out of my hair.
Yes, hopefully that'll be.
Yeah, that's good. I could just see him like, hold up, I got a mask for this situation, you know? I think we should petrify him. We got this Medusa mask, right?
Oh man.
Oh, Satchel, petrify him and we'll take his ship.
No, what are you talking about? That is evil. That is straight evil.
No, Satchel is morally flexible.
What does it look like if we plot out everyone's alignment?
Well, I am chaotic good.
Neutral,
And,
neutral, good.
So my
If you look at my equipment page, you'll see how I'm basically staring at the alchemist for most of this trip.
Yeah, I'm just neutral. Good.
Oh,
You guys are like
so
complete
not
opposites.
only does it bug, yeah, not only does it bug you that she's evil, somehow it bugs you that she's obeys the law, which is weird.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's like, you do bad things and you do them according to the book.
the Goram book.
Alright.
wait, so she's lawful too?
Yeah, she's lawful evil. She's
Wow.
working for Hell Knights.
She's
To
like
be a hell, to be a Hell Knight, you don't have to be good or evil. You just have to be lawful,
What is she, like an apprentice or something? Because she's obviously an alchemist, but you know.
something like that. Yeah.
Well, she's evil. I know this for a fact.
To be like a Hell Knight, you have to like freaking kill a demon or some shit.
So at this point, it's any business you want to attend to, any.
Let's go get. We're gonna do everything like every vice and debauchery thing in Magnamar possible. That like makes a Hell Knight uncomfortable, but it's legal here. We're going to the whorehouse. We're going to the drug den. We're gonna go freaking buy some slaves.
Well, you can't buy slaves. There are drug dens. You want to
Hell yeah!
engage in some illicit drug activity?
Hey, come along, Hell Knight person. What's your name, by the way?
Zell something.
Zelly.
Earlier.
Zelly, let's go get trashed.
She's just simply glaring at you.
You
Doesn't say anything.
might not know. I mean, maybe I'm gonna go meet up with Justin Ironbriar somewhere.
You shouldn't say that.
Ugh.
Seriously.
So you better come watch me. You never know.
This is perverted.
I'm gonna go chase the dragon. You wanna come?
Hey Helga, what's your AC right now?
22 something.
Alright, so let's jump around. There's a few things we'll
Jump
have
around.
to.
Jump around.
I don't know what this term AC is.
I've went ahead and subtracted all the gold
So-
that I spent plus the ferry.
Does that
So
does
I'm-
that hit your AC, Helga?
No, it doesn't.
Really? Not even your flat-footed AC?
Nope. I'm never flat-footed. I'm footloose.
Oh, darn. You have you have more than 27 AC?
Yeah, I got a 37 AC versus PCs.
Does your attack
Okay, what the
start?
heck is your actual AC?
I don't fucking know, man. Like 20 something.
Look it up.
Wait, are you talking about touch or what?
Brain. No. This isn't touch attack.
His
like
actual
22 or
AC is like
23.
21 or something.
Yeah, 20 something.
She hits you with a love potion or something.
It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna les out now.
What is taking so long for this to show up?
It is Saturday, and it's roll 20, so.
My roll might show up eventually.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted. You broke it, dude.
Yeah, it's you, because I just rolled.
roll
quickly.
20 fail.
What, a 4?
Oh, that's weird. Mine took a while. Yep. In the blink, she rapidly reaches behind her, pulls out a dagger, and throws it at you. It sinks into a slightly unarmored bit, and then suddenly flies back out into her hand. She then resheathes it.
You trying to get yourself killed, dude?
Yeah, that's not something you
Because
should have done.
everybody in this party likes me more than you.
Yeah.
At least that.
Do not joke about your crimes, criminal.
You have to sleep sometime, buddy. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be a long trip on the ferry.
It's gonna be a very long trip.
And I have a morally ambiguous friend.
Well, she did. I know that she's evil, and she did just attack you.
Yeah,
so
she just stabbed me for 4 fucking damage. So,
Out of what, like 100 or something?
I'm not raging yet, but I'm gonna rage in a fucking second.
Oh,
All right, so you need a place to go.
Yeah, you need to go somewhere.
Let me look up where this could be. So you need a drug place. Really? No, because there's their famous drugs throughout here, you know?
Perfectly legal.
Some of it's weak. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so what else is stuff people gonna do?
I think we enter combat, man.
Oh yeah, you can run that if you want. I don't care.
All right, Zach, drop the freaking blow the drop ship up.
Yeah, well, I'm going to summon a Lantern Archon, or Archon Hound. I'm sorry.
Ooh, I like Linkies.
That way he doesn't have to look for it for the stats and whatnot.
Ooh, it's a
I'm not
awful-
doing anything. I'm looking stuff up.
it's a furry? No! It's a furry!
Not quite. It's a dude with basically a dude with a fucking
Magic circle against evil, huh?
yeah. He's a human-looking dude with a dog head, kind of like Raw or the rest of his.
Who doesn't like? Who
I don't
doesn't,
know, he looks like a furry to me.
doesn't like bad people? DR10 versus evil, nice.
Does that apply in this case?
Unless it has a an evil descriptor.
Okay, Wade speaks up. He's like, if we kill her, then we're gonna have all 1,000 Hell Knights on our asses.
My next character will be a Hell Knight who's coming after you. Hey, I'm just roleplaying. This is accurate to what you would be doing compared to what you guys are doing.
What? We're following the law in Magnamar.
Yeah, I'd say stabbing someone is. We're gonna back off and say that stabbing someone probably breaks the law somewhere.
Yeah, you're trying to assault me, brother.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to call. I'm gonna make an official GM thing and back it off. This is gonna go back to what is the traditional thing of me declaring that save it for the future battle. This is that rule I always make whenever I start a GM game, which is nothing can rest on like one outcome because you'll get them next game. Everyone wins a few. It's a long season. We just gotta have to play tough. All 16 games. We have to play tough all 16 games.
What?
I don't know.
You know, the standard football stuff, where it's like, now you lost this game against a competitor. It's like, well, it's a 16-game season. We have to play all 4 quarters, all 100 downs, all 16 games, blah blah blah, that sort of thing.
It's gonna give 110%.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did it for Jesus.
So what do we want to do now?
I'm against furries, by the way. Look at that last picture. It's a
That's
furry.
nice. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It has DR and immunities and
It's pretty
SR
nice.
and damage and the Masterwork Greysword. And
I mean,
bite.
seriously, like your alignment's like completely opposite of everybody else. That sucks.
Yeah, you know what's really funny actually about all of this stuff? Wouldn't matter one bit. She's an alchemist. The one thing he could have that would actually stop her damage would be resistance to fire, which he doesn't have.
Which is fine. He has DR10 unless it's evil. So it
DR only
reduces-
applies to physical damages. It doesn't apply to elemental damages. That's what resistances are for.
Ah, which is still fine.
I have a
It's got a
speed.
decent AC as well.
I
Well,
have
my
a,
Pokemon can kill your Pokemon.
I have a big ass sword.
My bombs are based on touch AC, which is not that good.
Yeah, can we quit with the Pokemon fight? I'm definitely.
I just say the Hound Archon is not that great.
No, but my 2d6 plus like 11.
Yeah, it wouldn't just be the Argon. It would be his 2d6 plus 3, 2 attacks, and 1d8 plus 2 for his bite, and then
I got a
my
bite too.
spear. Yeah.
I can do that.
Oh, not you. Mine. That's the Archon.
Oh, I can bite. Like, I can bite people.
You should get a magic grill so you can bite attack.
No, that was one of the helmets I was thinking about getting. It actually gave me a bite attack.
So it's a magic grill.
Yeah.
All right, so let me see.
Are we gonna go get high or what, man?
Trying to find out.
It's gonna be that scene from Platoon.
Trying to find a dealers in this place is like insane.
All right, so I guess roll. You need to find activity. Well, okay, so I guess it's going about what kind of activity are you looking for?
Legal, but fun activity.
All right, how do you go about doing this?
I'm gonna go find a guard because they're the crookedest people on the planet. Well, no, the guards know where all the freaking stuff is. That's like their job.
Man, we're gonna buy some weed. That's basically what you're gonna
If I
say.
don't get back in 30 minutes, call the police.
Okay, and so wait, at some point you have to go to. Okay, we'll just wrap this up real quick. I don't want to deal too much with this. Alrighty. So you get word that there's a place that there's if you wanted a specific Magnamar drug, there's a what they normally do, what's coming and becoming in vogue, and it's on the downside, on the down low is a place they're called milk parlors.
Hell yeah. It's like from
Oh my god, it's
like
Clockwork
from,
Orange.
yeah, Clockwork Orange to go to the milk bar.
Oh man. Oh man, I'm picturing Clockwork Orange now. Good job, Adam.
All right.
Ultra violence.
So I get you get word, and you've heard word on the street that that the newest thing in town is called that the newest drug is called milk, and it's served at milk parlors. It's
Yes.
pricey at like 50 gold.
I'll participate in the debauchery, and then we'll go on the ferry, and I'll
Okay.
be suntanning.
So,
Like,
wait,
like,
let me get
like
this
in
straight.
Platoon.
You're with somebody who has even more suspicion now that you're either insane or actually a criminal, and your plan before going on is to get high, so you'll be even less attentive.
Dude,
It's
we're
not
Oh
going.
my
illegal.
god, that is
Haven't
the
you
best
seen-
image.
Haven't you
It's not illegal. It's just stupid.
haven't you seen like Apocalypse Now? You got to get baked on the boat, okay? And then you got to suntan on the boat.
Please click that link.
All right.
Freaking adventures got to
So
unwind, man.
you go to the milk parlor, and it's underneath the earth span, and you go through a warehouse and like some caves, and it's as you're taking down there, and it's like you actually see just a bunch of people sleeping.
So it really is like a opium den, huh?
And it's like, this is actually, when it's taken, you should actually lay down and try and sleep. It provides very vivid dreams.
Sweet.
And they're like 50 gold.
Gotcha.
Alright, so we'll resolve what happens from taking that later. So it comes time to go to the boat.
On a boat.
Yeah, on a boat.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Got my flippy floppies.
Alright, I'm sorry, I've been more concerned about what actually goes on with the drug. But anyway,
Can we get like an Ulfin longship boat?
no, those probably wouldn't be appropriate for the river. Sorry, just been out of it for a bit here.
5 minutes.
All this stuff.
Meow.
Alrighty, so you guys wanted to go to the boats.
Yep.
Late at night, before you set the ship out, late of night, you hear a knock at the door.
Uh-oh.
Arm myself.
Arm yourself. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
That's how we roll.
everyone's always suspicious.
Oh yeah, Adam. We're adventurers. We get our shit kicked in all the time.
Most
Alright.
people-
You take time to fully arm at the door before answering the door. You wonder if the person will even wait this long.
Of course they will.
If not, then it wasn't important.
Around
hold on.
chainmail clinks
We're
and
like,
it's
hold
door.
on. Hold on, we're coming. The pizza guy, you know.
Wait
Hold
a
on.
minute. Alright, so you guys fully get ready. And?
And then open the door.
Alright, you open the door, and you see a half-elf ranger standing there.
Oh,
Huh?
sweet.
Hey, wait, what are you doing? You should
What-
be in here with us.
Hello.
It's a lady. I posted it.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh, it's a lady.
Hey, it's Shayla
She's
Lou.
like,
Hey,
"Hello."
I'm gonna give her a hug.
Oh, it's a Shayla.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Like, hugs.
do we know her?
Yeah, dude, from Sandpoint.
Oh, okay.
She goes in, and she actually she sees Satchel and gives him a big hug. Because remember, she introduced you too. And it's
Yeah.
like, Satchel, you're still traveling with these four.
He's
It's
still-
so weird.
Yeah, he's still
Or
alive.
she looks
even.
at it, these three.
Yeah, Darrenex is dead.
Yeah, he died recently. Heroically, of course. From 200 feet in the high.
She's like, I've been busy this last week. I got word, and it seems when I heard the news, it seemed so crazy. But this last week, from a group of gnomes and some traders, I heard there's a cat there. I heard that something happened to Fort Rennick, and I have interest in what goes on over there, and that it had gone silent, and that Lord Mayor might have been doing something about it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Little do I know, I come down here and I find that you four are what he is doing about it. It's been about a month since I've seen you. It is my intention to travel to Fort Rennick, and I was going to join with whatever group was intending to go there.
Shayla, though, you're always welcome. How's how are the goblins doing?
Yeah. That's beautiful.
At Sandpoint, they are quite scattered. The tribes have returned to their small forms.
What about the one goblin that's was working at the docks? How's he doing?
I don't know. I don't go to Sandpoint more than a month or a season.
Well, sure. Come on in. We're
And
leaving
she
here a little
comes-
shortly.
She goes in and she extends her hand to shake at the tiefling. She's like, I don't believe we have met, miss.
Neither have we.
And she uses an alchemist hand buzzer.
She is a Hell Knight babysitter for us.
With that, she's like, Hell Knight?
Yep.
Long story.
What are you doing traveling with a Hell Knight?
Long story.
Not by choice.
Long story. Let's just say we're on parole.
I don't even know what Shallow's alignment or anything is to see if... Ironic,
To be fair, you guys kind of did essentially let him leave.
We did, but we also interrogated him and got him. We resolved the problem, and he gave us a layout of an entire freaking Snake Lady's house.
Oh, she is most like, I guess, Rico.
It's like, yeah, we're on parole.
And, but then Satchel is most like Rico's god, who I guess I guess Helga is fewer steps away from the tiefling than anyone else.
Chaotic, no, neutral good.
Yeah. Or, actually, no. Yes, lawful evil is like the farthest away you can get in this. Chaotic evil would have been easier. Though I wonder what keeps Satchel.
Chaotic evil would have been 10 times worse. Trust me.
We've been one step away from Satchel.
Chaotic evil is automatically opposite to everything.
Which I've been wondering why Satchel says he's chaotic neutral and not chaotic evil. I don't know, but
Because he doesn't go around murdering
He
people.
didn't want to be a perfect pixie of Elcar Bitterleaf.
Satchel's kind of a nice guy,
One?
except for his masks fetish.
yeah, the mask fetish is kind of pushing it.
Your,
You
name
better
keeps,
not let the people find out about those.
your nickname keeps reminding me of Zool from Ghostbusters.
At some point we'll have to
Zool!
At some point, we'll have to figure out what the heck lawful evil means to the tiefling. I do not know.
It's like, yeah, so Shayla Lulu, we're on parole, so this is our parole officer, I guess. And since contacting your PO and the without the internet, it's kind of a pain. She got to follow us around.
She goes up. It's like, are you actually training to be a Hell Knight, or was it just a temporary arrangement?
Mostly a temporary arrangement, but it seems to be working out quite well.
Yeah. She got the shit
She's like-
duty following us around. I'm sure it's going well.
So she's like, we'll spend most of this time out in the wild. The reason I live out there is there isn't anybody to rely on yourself. There isn't a system of order. It's what I find beautiful about it. When you're out in the woods with us, what do you believe in?
Which law are we gonna have to follow?
Well, the way I, personally, the player, view the lawful alignments isn't necessarily as following laws, but as having a strict set of order for oneself. Whereas chaotic kind of tends to just sort of do whatever is at the moment.
That
So
sounds
in
right,
this, so in this case, the lawful part of Zell's alignment means that she's going to follow the orders of the current people she's working for, which would be the Hell Knights.
Who are working for the Lord Mayor?
That makes sense.
Vaguely. Concerning the fact that the mayor thought that they were coming to arrest him, maybe not. But, and the evil part of her alignment is more or less she has zero problems with torture, outright murder to get to, or use of poisons or such things to achieve her goals.
Yep.
So it's like
she's a scumbag.
it's like every other one of Grove's characters.
Yeah. So she's kind of a scumbag, like Justice Ironbriar. Gotcha.
She's probably worse.
Except she
than
doesn't murder random innocent people who had done nothing to deserve dying.
Well, maybe
He
they
didn't
got,
do it under his own power either. He was magically compelled to do so.
partially.
All right,
I
so
thought
this
the journals also kind of revealed he wasn't exactly the greatest person before being under evil compulsion. That he was kind
So
of
this
easy
is
to
actually the
manipulate.
greatest conversation. This is actually boat conversation. So you're on the ferry having these wonderful social debates. I'm getting coffee.
But in our defense, though, we had to let Justice Ironbriar go because, he fulfilled his end of the bargain.
Mm-hmm.
Zell sits back and thinks for.
Zell,
What was the
Zelly,
bargain?
Zelly, it's like a morally ambiguous thing when you're fighting evil things all the time. Okay?
Zool.
Like you.
I'm not evil.
No, Zell.
You know, morally ambiguous. You know, things have to happen. I mean, we had to fight this evil snake lady that was carving Sahedron runes into people. How did we do that? Well, we capture another
runes?
evil. We capture. That's not your problem. So we had to capture somebody who's evil too, you know, so we can get some information. And then of course, you know, we're not just gonna lie to the guy. That's just kind of messed up. So we took away his entire life except for his actual life, man. That's even worse.
I suppose so.
So your Hellknights are a bunch of bitches. Hashtag.
Well, we were unaware that you had made a deal with him. We thought you had simply just neglectfully released him.
That would be pretty neglectful.
I be sure to mention this in the report to my superiors, but perhaps you were not the criminals we once thought you to be.
Of course not. Except for maybe Satchel. He is kind of a shifty fellow.
Hey, just out of curiosity, out of character, Adam, would the Hell Knights actually have an issue with the skin saw masks?
He's not here. He's getting coffee.
Oh, well, I kind of need to know.
Well, as long as he's not making any new ones, I don't think so.
Probably true enough. I mean, they are useful.
So, Helga,
Yeah, I got you.
I've got myself a ring of sustenance, which allows me to sleep just 2 hours a day and not need to eat or drink anything.
I have an
Also
answer on
allows
the
me
maps
to,
thing.
Prepare,
Oh, you
spells
do?
in 2 hours.
I mean, no problem using it. They'd have the same issue with people making them.
But if they're
I think-
looted and used, they have no problem with them? Okay.
No, they're not that hard. They're not that stupid.
They're not that harsh. Yeah.
Guns don't kill people.
There is the issue. I mean, because if you think about it, they don't worship the nine hells, but being a lawful evil hell is a very interesting place in Golarion.
Not really. It's actually probably the exact opposite of interesting.
All right. Well, then what I mean is like they're not it's evil, but not in an evil we normally think of manifesting. It's very orderly. It's like the most orderly bureaucracy possible.
Yeah. Well, I've always found lawful evil to be one of the more interesting alignments because it's the least evil of the three evil alignments. Neutral evil, I always think of the selfish thief, and chaotic evil is the murderer, or the barbarian, or the true wild barbarian guy.
Probably a lot of people on Wall Street are lawful evil.
But lawful evil is more or less kind of bending the rules slightly and
Well, I think
serving
people who screw old ladies out of their Medicare, they're pretty evil people.
That's probably neutral evil.
No. Adam, you hear that? You're neutral evil.
Alright, so this is the journey that goes on to the...
How's your...
About
Hey,
it-
can we keep
you're
our next
traveling up.
bird? Can we at least keep the bird?
No, the bird's gone.
Oh. That's sad. Kinda liked him.
Bird is very gone. So while you're on the ferry, after you travel up the Yonkabari, and to the south of you sits this marsh, and
What did we do with all of his stuff?
We kept it.
hand waved.
What about his like
It's gold.
personal belongings and stuff? Yeah.
Basically, because Veranex had the least amount of wealth of every player character,
Uh-huh.
and the starting wealth for a 7 level character is higher than that, and closer to what everyone else had. Basically said all of Veranex stuff gets dropped, and all of Zeltra's stuff gets the purchase at the full starting character wealth.
Okay, can we have
he needed his stuff from
instead
Valhalla,
of doing that, could I have sent his stuff, including his gold, to his family?
Oh yes, that was basically what happened.
No. He
Okay.
he needed it for in Valhalla. He needed his stuff. So we got.
I don't believe he followed that particular religion.
la la.
But yeah, there was a lot of hand waving on my part at that point.
Okay.
So about day 4 as you're traveling, and then you reach the before you reach the first large lake and turn north to Turtleback Ferry. Shallow was getting quite antsy with on the trip, as your horses your horses have been brought aboard, and they've been feeding, and then you've occasionally had to make stops as the wind changes and the barge had to let down its sails and people carried along.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm sick of I'm sick of this barge food. Let's have a good meal tonight.
Okay.
We'll have it on the barge. We'll have to like stop at one point due to the weather. It looks like it's about to rain. She's like, it's raining. This isn't. It's. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be one of those heavier winter rains. So it seems to be a month or two, or about 2 months early. Oh well. But yes, we'll eat under the cover. We'll eat under the cover on the barge, and we'll all cook something.
Okay.
No thanks.
As she like gets like a pouty look and looks at you, it's like, Rika, why not?
I don't eat anymore.
He's a breatharian.
Like, I literally don't eat anymore. Y'all haven't seen me eat or drink anything since we left Magmamar. Magmamar.
Well, it must be nice not to have to poop anymore. And I know there's, and I hate to say that there's more pleasures outside of battle and war, but food is quite rewarding.
Hey, I'll bring the wine.
I'm fine. I don't need anything. It'll just mean more for the rest of you.
So, how's the stomach acid, going, eating your body alive?
Magic.
So we'll have to make something. Helga, can you do anything else besides bring wine?
I have craft sailor, profession sailor. Can I fish?
Only if you cook something only if you cook something with the fish.
Well,
You're doing
yes.
potluck?
What are you?
Yes, we're doing a potluck.
You're cooking something with the fish?
I have survival. Does that
You
count?
she has to make a dish. You have to make a dish.
I'm gonna make.
I'm gonna go to Safeway and get some.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood. I thought you were using the fish to cook
No, no.
things.
Helga, you
I have
have a
survival.
basic. You don't need survive. You don't need any skill to do the basic level of cooking.
But I got survival.
You would need profession for like fancy cooking, which no one here has.
I
But
have profession soldier and profession sailor.
you also have. I'm a human being and can cook basic dishes. So like, catch a fish,
I can make macaroni.
make a dish that interests.
I can boil macaroni.
As she turns to Zell, what would you like to bring to the potluck tonight on the boat?
She's not welcome.
Zool is the key master, or whatever. Gatekeeper.
Yes. Zago.
Poison.
As she looks at you, it's like, well, someone bring something to this dang potluck.
I told
I'll make
you,
some
bring
potato
in fish,
salad.
man.
Okay, there we go. Potato salad.
I told
All right,
you,
I'm
bringing-
rolling for this, just to
told
see if
you.
it's good.
I'm bringing fish. God.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
have to cook the fish.
Well, obviously. No, sushi, man.
Oh.
Was it-
That's how good my potato salad is.
What was that?
Zell, what are you gonna bring to the potluck?
The Asian lady back in Sandpoint told us how to make sushi.
She's gonna bring devil cake.
Tiefling cake.
Once again, I don't know if he's muted or something or away or.
Yeah.
Or touching
He
himself.
said he would be. Okay.
What exactly she would bring? I mean, she doesn't really cook. She makes alchemical things.
Sense motive.
Well, this is
Deviled eggs.
cooking is
Deviled eggs.
cooking just to cook is not a skill. Is not like a skill you need to have in this game. I mean, just if the barge is gonna have to stop, so you can either like get some grasses on the shore or something else, or you can fish and do something with the fish. This is more like, think about it. You're on this boat. You're heading upriver that has to occasionally stop.
Can an
So,
alchemist?
people-
Can an alchemist make sriracha? Sriracha?
Martini.
I suppose I could bring some belladonna for the barbarian.
I'm gonna kill you.
Let's just hold her head under the water. She drowned on the trip after she fell off the barge.
She's threatened to kill me twice.
So fish, every boat carries a bunch of potatoes. Wait, it would be great to have something with these potatoes other than just
Salad.
cooked potato.
Salad. Potato salad.
Cook
Yeah,
them,
and
stick
that's-
them in a stew.
He's thinking,
If we get eggs and some lemon juice, we can make some
Yeah,
mayonnaise
if,
for it.
if we can get her to go out and catch some rabbit, we can have some stew, some rabbit stew.
With salmon.
oh, okay, I'll catch the stew if you'll cook the stew, Rico.
I'm fine
Yeah,
with that.
and was it the Asian lady taught us how to make like curry fish stuff?
I don't think we would have.
Where
like,
are we gonna
the stuff. Yeah.
Where are we gonna get curry at this hour?
Well, I get rat survival, and I'll roll it, and we'll find the ingredients.
I don't think you're gonna find turmeric and stuff just like laying
For
around.
some strange reason, I wouldn't be surprised if someone here had a spice.
What about somebody that has
I could
SU
just
materials?
imagine that being some weird ingredient to something.
I have SU materials, damn it. My spell component's less than 100 gold, okay?
She's like, well, there's some flour, some sugar here.
Fried chicken.
some
Fried
wheat.
chicken. Fried chicken, dude.
She's like, and then some fruit. I can make a little pie.
Fried chicken?
Where are we going to get
It'd be
a
like a
chicken
flat pie, but yeah, chicken's probably not an option.
Fried fish?
from? Yeah, I mean that'll work.
Hell yeah.
So what's she's going on? And it's like, Zell, you really can't think of anything to make?
Fucking useless. Only thing she's good at making is the law.
Well, obviously not too good at that. They, just like
They're like, we have to send one of the people with those guys. We'll send her.
What even a discussion? So like her.
Yeah. Get rid of her.
I'm not eating anything she makes. She's a freaking alchemist. She's gonna
Yes,
poison
she's
us.
very, very, very good at making poisons and not much else. He's a terrible cook.
I have Satchel be my food taster. Alright, can we take 5?
Yes, we can take 5.
Alright.
And she's like, come over here. I'll have you put together the salad. You can use your fancy dagger, and you can cut up cut up this cucumber.
Alright, we're taking 5 though?
Sure,
BRB.
we'll take 5.
I thought we were taking 5, yeah.
Okay. I still have this.
No one asked me to take 5. They're just like, take 5. Blah, 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 blah.
Can we take 5? I'm going by. So, wait. What kind of sword did you have?
I think it was just a +1 longsword.
Just this one. Okay. I'm thinking what we should do is next town we come to and we have some extra cash, is we could trade his +1 longsword in and then pay the little bit of extra money and then get the adamantium longsword that I have enchanted, and then he'll have a +1 adamantium longsword for like 1,000 gold.
Hmm.
I mean, we do use that adamantium longsword to, cut through walls and stuff. And I'm prepared. I got 2 things of silence with it, with preparation this time.
Yeah, and also give me a post on the forum or something, the list of spells you normally prepare.
Okay.
That would
I
just be-
believe I already. No, I haven't. I did that only like in the very beginning, so I can output right quick.
Because I had no idea how many spell slots
Oh,
or any of that.
4, 5, 4, 3, 1.
And then I had no idea, like, what stuff you normally like,
Output.
Just trying to do you right, man. Everyone having fun.
That's what I want. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't show up if I wasn't having fun. I'd just let you know and then fucking just bounce. And that would be that. I'm not much on.
If you're actually going to want to manage the fame, I'll let you know what your current fame is so you can get started, and I'll let you know when things get upgraded and stuff. But
Come on, Hero Lab, don't be an ass. I want to just print out what's right here.
So how goes the epic potluck?
it's about to be night and starting the eating. How's your other game going, Taylor? Didn't you restart that? Something happened, right?
Yeah, I got into a new game. I think that in a few short sessions now, my character in that one's probably going to meet with the grisly soul-stealing death. You put on an evil soul-eating gauntlet, and the rest of the party is starting to like him less and less because of it.
Well,
I sense a theme.
that sounds reasonable. I mean, you can't blame him.
Now, especially since he's descended into chaotic evil.
That is pretty bad, yeah. You need to live though, just because I'm so excited to have a class out of the core rulebook.
I'm a cleric.
He's probably
Yeah,
gonna
well,
get
I
killed.
mean not in the core rulebook.
Oh. I'm just a straight cleric. I mean, I could have played a Warblade.
This guy's probably gonna get killed by one of our group, though.
Yeah.
At the rate this is going.
That's a distinct possibility, unfortunately. Alright, there we go.
And the possibility has lessened.
Yeah, this is where it gets into one of my rules about RPGs, which is, like, I would never let someone be like, oh, we're going to do the evil thing this round. I refuse to do anything absolutely evil. There's going to be enough encounters. Everyone's going to get their win at some point. Just got to play for the long term.
What was me and Mike fighting about that one time with my quick draw Cyber Knight or whatever? You wanted to
Yeah, that
kill
was-
somebody and
Yeah, it was like the coalition troopers and
I wanted to kill
put
him.
that game on hold. Yeah,
Kill
and I put that
Yeah.
game on hold for a good 6 months.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, stuff like that's bad.
I wouldn't let it come to that. Or maybe I would, I don't know. I kind of want to see the end of this story, so... So I guess we'll actually jump into... we can get started and we don't have to wait for Helga. So it comes time for the... It comes time for the supper on the barge after riding this barge 4 days up the Yonkabar River. Continues on. Some of the crew has gathered and everyone is eating and sitting around a table. It's out on the deck, so you're exposed to the environment. It's cool. I mean, you don't have too many issues with mosquitoes from the mush fins, the swamp to the south of you. As you're far away, there's probably some strange creatures look out and see this barge moving across, and Xiao is happy and eating rabbit stew, and everyone's having bites of the fish served up sushi style and seasoned. But as
That's
she's
the
going
current
on,
status I posted on the there for you.
I'm back.
and she's like, so, Turtleback Ferry is quite small, and as I understand, you're going to inspect the fort. It seems far removed from your from Sandpoint, and frankly, being heroes saving a city 3 times, this seems rather laid back by comparison.
Hell yeah.
Why go to Turtleback Ferry? What besides the money? Why risk Why put your life at risk for the Lord Mayor of Magnamar?
Well, these Hell Knights were like gonna kill us.
We're
So
going to have to do things we would regret.
it seemed like a prudent move to do.
There's also the tattoo.
Yeah, too. Yeah, we're not talking about to her.
Okay.
And she's okay. It's like, well, I've never been to Fort Rannick myself. Been meaning to get out there, but
Oh. Now it's time to get there. That's where we're going.
For reals.
It'll be better once we're off this goddamn barge.
I hear you there. +1.
has anybody been crafting anything? I mean, I guess
I've
you
been-
could easily have had like craft time on the barge.
I have craft carpentry. Can I make a
Yeah,
chair? Can I make a
he
chair?
was making. No, you were making another barge.
Yes, I'm making another barge. Just in case ours like crashed.
Okay. So with that, she's like, she just catches up on your life, and it's like,
Yep,
and he
older.
listens
Kind of
to
a douchebag.
stories about what you have been up to.
Basically, murdering people that are evil and utilizing their knowledge against each other.
Yeah.
That basically boils down to what we did. We
Alright.
went through that haunted house and
Yeah, that was some cray
cleansed
shit
it.
there.
Send off information, to the people that inherited it that it's no longer haunted. Stop that
no.
whole problem.
The Brotherhood of the Seven. They like
Yeah, she's like-
inherited it. So I mean,
Well, this seems like a downgrade.
yeah, it's kind of like But then again, all jobs can't be saving the world. I mean, it's been a hell of a 2 months
Yeah,
Nice.
it's good to have some downtime.
for reals. I mean, hanging out with my bros minus the one lady. Maybe it's a good time to reflect on Veranex, how much we miss him, even though he never talked to us.
Okay, with that, that's a few more days, and the barge in the morning pulls in, or in the afternoon pulls into Turtleback Ferry, which is the town you see before you. Clearly, just as small as everyone talked about, with a population barely over 400. As the barge pulls up and you see people going about their business, I mean, people do seem a little skittish, but
Perception.
if anything defines this town, it's its boringness.
Perception.
All right, roll perception.
Perception, boring.
Okay.
Suck on my perception.
All right. I mean, it's nearly always all humans, though you do see a couple gnomes and halflings running about.
I'm looking for more tattoos.
You're specifically looking for more tattoos?
Specifically looking for more people with tattoos
All right.
on the wrist, where like we saw the other one.
This is gonna be like Hot Fuzz. Everything's gonna look really normal and
Yeah.
down to earth, and then
And then we're gonna jump out of a building with a bunch of guns and start shooting people.
the greater good.
Yeah. Fucking bring down property values. Ugh.
The greater good.
So yeah, I'm
All right. So
specifically looking-
Turtleback Fury does seem to be a very small place. What now?
So I'm gonna basically walk around.
Are we at 3-7?
Yeah, you come in at the docks. Though it doesn't matter. You can nearly spit across this town.
Hey Zach, Waif. I think we should split up and walk around, look for a place to like hang out, but look for people with the tattoo on the wrist.
All right.
Okay. Well, I don't think we should split it up. I think we should send Zell to get us a room first.
I don't think she's gonna leave us, man. So only way for us to like
Oh,
get
yeah, I forget. The whole, watching thing. Then I'll go get us a room first.
Okay, then we'll,
Zal, you wonder if this might all be part of a clever attempt to meet back up with Lord Ironbriar. Maybe he set up a cult in this town. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like
Actually,
making
after the discussion on the boat, she's a little bit less suspicious of them now.
Yeah, we're kind of good
I'm gonna
guys,
make
man.
secret hand signals to random fishermen.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna like, I don't know. I'm just gonna like make hand signals that way, so all quiet, like I'm some kind of like baseball pitcher, some kind of like baseball person or something. So like secret handshake thing, so to confuse Zelly.
But you're gonna go to an inn.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to set up an inn for at least a
Alright.
little while. Because
Yeah,
you said it was
couple days.
the evening, right? We pulled in the evening.
It's late afternoon, yeah. So at number 1, you walk across and you come to you see a sign with the standard indication of an inn, and it's a sign up there that says the Turtles Parlor.
Yeah. Guess we'll.
And
What's the big
Good.
building on the bottom left? The number 6.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, I would have
big
thought
building, bottom left. It's a church. As you see the church, it has a symbol of a longbow on top of it. It's the largest building in town.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
What's that? A Church of Airstill or something?
Yes.
Fucking Mike, you're on that shit.
No, because like the whole Airstill, like the whole bow hunter thing, stag shit. Remember?
Yeah.
How dare I make sense?
All right, so go choose wherever. I mean, choose
Yeah,
a
we're
building
going-
there.
We're gonna go to the Turtles Parlor if that's the inn.
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
Why
so
not?
you go into the inn, and it's not dead, and well, the proverbial dead inside. And you see a innkeeper in there, just a human. He seems to be in a rather foul mood.
I'm gonna. Satchel, skin saw mass diplomacy. Improve his opinion of us.
I was like, "Hey, fine innkeeper," and he's like, "Oh, you hope to stay an evening here? That would be wonderful."
Yes.
We all want separate rooms.
And he's like, "Oh, that'd be very good. I have not had business of these last few weeks."
Well, you've got some business now.
Why haven't you had any business? Isn't this like a place, like a cool fishery place? I mean, looking at the map, it looks like a good place to catch some fish.
Oh, not this far up in Clay Bottom Lake. It is fishermen, yes, who live in the village, but people do not travel much this far. And my main clients are the Black Arrows when they come down from the fort. But
How are they into? How are those guys anyway?
and they're it's like we have not seen them in a few weeks.
Hmm.
It's quite scary. You have come at a most scary time for our village.
Maybe we can look into that for you guys.
Yeah, you never know.
With them being gone, is there a problem that they were looking into for you guys, or is it just a lack of business due to their absence?
It's like well, before I was even born, the Black Arrows have kept us pretty safe of violence from ogres from the north. We haven't had any issues with ogre attacks since they've gone silent, but I can't imagine things are safe anymore out in the woods. They used to keep hunters safe.
Okay. Has anybody gone to check on them?
I was like, yes, we sent a messenger up to the thing. He never returned.
Yep, probably something bad happened to him.
We would pack up and leave, but it's our home, and there's not. If I tell you, outside the borders of this, the woods woods in this part of the world in Varisha are never safe.
Well, I suppose after we've rested here for a while, we can go check out the fort for you and let you know what's going on at least.
How much is it per room?
And you, Satchel's like, yeah, how much for a room? And you guys negotiate a an appropriate fare.
Does that include food?
He's like, it is, but
You get
not much of a cook like
breakfast.
you big city folk are used to.
Get a free continental breakfast.
How about baths? They got baths around here.
Out back, you can pull up a well while they clean yourself off.
If she's got to go
down.
pull up a well.
I'm like a little bit of privacy.
And it's like you can. Well, if there's some. It's a wood shack back there. You can dump the water on yourself.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'd rather bathe in the middle of the water, in the bay.
Did you get my message?
From. Oh yeah. I just got it. I got you. I'm gonna draw a little. Can I recreate it with like marker or something on my hand, on my arm?
Yeah.
I'm be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna kind of show it, a little bit while we're talking.
To who?
To the innkeeper guy.
He's like, "What do you want, my lady?"
So,
He's like, the name's Seston, by the way.
oh, my name's Helga.
Sustin?
Seston. Seston Orlandi. Just
Wow.
call me Seston.
I'll call you Sus.
He's not an old man. He's just younger than middle aged. So you draw it out.
Mm-hmm. No, I want to like fake it on my arm, kind of thing, with like a marker or something.
Hold on. So you have like I don't know, like I guess like charcoal or whatever.
Yeah, I do have the Sahedron medallion too, as well. So I mean,
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to like replicate the tattoo on my wrist.
The Sharpie.
Okay. In front of him?
No, like
At night, and then do it in the morning? Maybe?
yeah, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, just right in front of him, just like draw it up there.
Hold up.
I
Oh!
wasn't sure I didn't realize you were trying to do that. So you want to step aside and try and.
Yeah, I want to try to like see if I can get a reaction out of him.
All right. So you go back and Satchel is like, "Come on, I have a disguise skill."
But you don't. Okay, Satchel, you can do that then.
Satchel takes you aside and takes out like the charcoal and begins like drawing it on you.
He draws a little smiley.
He proposes a temporary prison style tattoo.
Nice.
Draws a little
If
star.
you like, it'd be really It's like, why do you want it? Why? It's like, so you put with a quick hour's work, he's able to gather all the supplies and draw the tattoo on your arm.
It's like, hey, I've seen this around here, and we're gonna use. Maybe somebody will be like, hey, how you doing? I don't know. Shit, dude.
Wait, you've seen the Sahedron around here?
Yeah.
Other than the messenger?
Yeah.
Where?
On the docks.
On the workers? On the ferry workers? Or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, loading crates and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
I just didn't want to say it in front of her.
Well, you waited an hour longer than you needed to.
Well, nobody's perfect in Pathfinder.
No, I did not get us killed with the lack of sharing of information.
Your face.
All right, so you draw it on your arm. Satchel's like, not my best work, but it will do.
What about, why didn't we just like draw it on Satchel with his head disguised to the system with it?
Because he's not a sexy lady.
Can the hat of the disguise do tattoos? I guess it could.
Yeah.
Satchel puts on his hat of disguise and duplicates the tattoo on his arm through magic.
Nice.
He burps and a magic tattoo appears on his arm.
Yay.
Magic is great.
Oh yeah. Now
He's
what?
got a,
I don't know. Why don't we just? What do you guys think, man?
I think we need to find a tattooist, and I want to get a tattoo of Gorham's anvil and sword.
Big Zelly, okay, I need to talk to you.
Get a
We're about to do some shit here that may get people killed. Okay, I need to know if we can rely on you to back us up. We're tracking a cult here. Okay, it's not some
The
Can I
shit.
get
same
a-
cult that Justice Ironbriar was a part of?
Can I get a butterfly tramp stamp for Desna?
Kind of. He was
Kind of.
Ironbriar was a puppet of the snake lady we killed. Okay, he had his own little cult thing going on. They're dead. Okay, but the Sahedron lady, we've been tracking ever since freaking we've been dealing with Sandpoint, and it's still here. Okay, we've been tracking this exact same thing all the way over here. Okay, so some shady shit's going down here, and I need to know that you're not going to stab us in the back in the middle of the night here.
I won't. You're
How about
starting
we
to convince
make
me
an
that you
agreement?
aren't, in fact, looking for Ironbriar to ally with him.
I don't care about that guy. He's kind of a douchebag.
I'd like your word on that.
Yeah, let's put an agreement on paper.
She pulls out her returning dagger, slices across her left hand, and holds it out to you.
All right, we'll shake on it.
Now you have
I have
AIDS.
minutes, and-
AIDS.
I don't like to transmit disease. AIDS is bad, okay?
AIDS.
Doesn't have any.
And so is Ebola, okay?
Yeah.
Just got tested the other day.
And now everyone in the town is dying.
Yes, now we gotta give
Thanks.
Ebola to the villagers. Thank you.
No, that's one way to solve the problem, but
No, I think that actually would be bad because the note said something about like killing people for their master or something. So I don't think we want people to die with this Sahedron rune on them. I'm just throwing that out there as May baby.
Well, like,
I don't. I'm thinking it's like something like geocaching or something, where you're
Yeah.
tagging the person, and then they go to like a special place when they die. Kind of like some
yeah,
kind of
like their life energy is used to kill somebody or something.
yeah, like they're being tagged for something. Okay, and I think that this whole freaking Sahedron thing has something to do with that.
So don't die while you guys have that on you.
No, I don't care about that. But just saying, I'm not gonna get a fucking Sahedron tattoo on me.
I would hope not.
All right. So Zuli lady, okay, that's what we're doing. We're here because we want to make some money, but this shit's all things point here.
It'll be good to kill the person behind this, so I won't have to deal with them ever again.
Yeah, Snake Lady sister. Okay?
very well.
Or brother.
Yeah. But I don't know. I like to think of as evil people being girls. That's just me.
All right. Well, from here on out, we're just going to assume that all evil people are female until proven otherwise.
Exactly.
So what now?
So now we need to figure out what the hell is this Sahedron room has to do with anything around here.
Okay.
So,
Try to talk to people without displaying ignorance of whatever they're supposed to know.
Or can I follow that one guy that I saw on the docks and see where he is, and shadow him and see if our stealth guy do it. I point him out to the statue and be like, "That's the guy I saw with the rune," and see what he does.
All right. Just that you want Satchel to fall for a day and come back to you if he notices anything weird.
Yeah, and I'll be taking a bath or something somewhere.
Okay. So what are you gonna do in the meantime?
Sharpen knives.
I'm going to try to acquire a map leading to the Black Arrow's fortress and try to acquire information on the land between here and there and what to expect.
I'm gonna freaking try to get information out of this freaking the bartender guy, the innkeeper.
Anything tattoo related or anything?
Yeah, but accidentally show it a couple times, kind of thing. Just chat with him.
Lean over in his ear and whisper, "Hell Hydra."
Hell Hydra. I also have that Sahedron medallion that looks all pretty and stuff, so I got that too.
Are you gonna wear that around?
I've been wearing it around.
Oh,
It looks pretty. I mean, shit.
I don't think you. When have you been wearing it around?
Since like we got the very first one.
No, you sold it.
No, we had an extra one in the inventory.
That just came in.
Okay, then I've been wearing that one since it just came in. Then.
Don't you already have a necklace?
a jade necklace, I think.
I got all kind. I got a jade necklace. I got a freaking. I'm not
Well,
wearing.
I guess you can wear them both, but they don't stack.
No, the jade necklace was decoration.
No,
I'm
it's not a
wearing
magical thing. It's
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I guess you do have the medallion.
that. So
All right. Well, as you know, that medallion grants +1 to all your saves,
yeah, I know. That's why I was like, hell yeah,
plus the ability to use the false life spell.
yeah. I have no idea what that is, but okay. I like it because it was pretty. So I'm just gonna like chat.
Okay.
I'm gonna make small talk with the freaking innkeeper and be flirty and use my sense motive slash. Yeah.
And Rico, you're gonna go out and try and talk to people in town.
yeah,
Get a
I'm
map.
trying to get a map and finding out the situation between here and the Black Arrows and stuff. Because that is what I told the innkeeper we were here for, or well, what we would be doing would be heading up there. But I'm pursuing that, make it appear that we were genuine about that.
All right. So the most obvious place to hit up for that and to get a map of the area is the Turtleback General Store. And you go in and you find Wenda, and she's an old maid running the general store, and it's functional but unimaginative. And she's able to pass you a map, and she's like, "Oh, well, you take the road north, and then you'll cross Turtleback Bridge, and you'll just follow that along for a few miles, and Fort Rannoch will be in the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's near Skull's Crossing, which is an ancient dam. I mean, it's been there. Oh, no one even knows. Scholars have talked about it for a long time.
Damn long time.
And that separates the store. She's like, that separates the Storval Deep, and it keeps the waters there from Clay Bottom Lake. You know, they say. And she's going on. She's like, you know, they say Black Maga. That's an old monster who lives out in the Storval Deep up there. I say it. I believe it doesn't stay in the lake, and underwater tunnels connect it to our own Clay Bottom Lake here, and comes down and fishermen disappear every now and then, and I'm pretty sure it eats them. I'm sure that's what happened to the Paradise. Black Mag came down and gobbled up all those filthy sinners.
What, the paradise? Huh? What the hell is that?
Yeah, what is Paradise?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the local situation, so can you please elaborate upon Paradise situation?
A couple years ago, this barge comes up, and it's called Paradise, and there's this woman running it called Lucretia, and it's this like gambling and brothel, and oh man, it brought in all the sinners from our town. They would go to that dang Paradise. About a week after Fort Rannoch fell, caught fire, sunk out at Clay Bottom Lake. It's a tragedy. A couple dozen people died, I'll agree, but know what? Good riddance. I say I know it ain't nice to wish ill on no one, but I hope that strumpet Lucretia at the bottom of the lake as well.
Lucretia?
Tarting around town with her chest all pushed out and flashing leg with every other step. That type of walk might go over well down in Corvosa. But we're respectable folk here. Wouldn't it be surprised to find out Paradise sunk on account of her bringing down Aristo's judgment? You know what I mean. Sinful lot of all of them who would go out to that barge.
Tragedies happen to the nicest of people at times. I appreciate the information and the map. Do you have any idea of what type of creatures we can expect to encounter on our way to the fort? Now that the Black Arrows have been silent for several weeks?
Well, we haven't seen some in quite a few years, but Krieg Wood is known for have problems with ogres.
Okay.
I actually bet the ogres up on the hook are the cause of all this rain. they done recruited a dragon or something to fly around in the clouds and stir up those storms.
Ooh, a
That's why we
dragon.
have all this rain around here.
Is the rain a problem?
She's like, oh, it's came about early. I hear the farmers talk about the crops. It's all sorts. It's drenching the ground, and normally they harvest this month, and the winter rains come a month or two after that. But they're early this year.
All right, thank you for the information. I appreciate the help. And I'll hand over whatever it is that the map costs.
All right. So, Helga, you're meeting with Seston.
Yep.
Just as him, it's like, it's been weeks since we had a visit from the Black Arrows. I'll be the first to admit they're not a friendly lot, but they do a good job keeping the ogres and critters in the woods and hills under control. I hope nothing's happened to them, but
Yeah, that would suck. Seem like pretty cool dudes.
and I mean, people been disappearing lately, not just the Black Arrows, and not just those who've been going into the deep woods. I'm talking fishermen, travelers, people just out on the roads. My money's on them Gralls. Families got ogre blood in them, and once you get ogre blood in you, it just ain't right.
Just never go back.
Once you get ogre blood in you,
Ogre makes good eating.
And you said you're flashing him the tattoo?
Yeah, accidentally.
Alright, you see him glance down at it, but he doesn't make any comment of it.
I'm gonna watch him. Does he have one?
You don't see one.
Perception.
Yeah. X-ray vision.
Well, I mean, if it's underneath clothes and it's not easily showable, you wouldn't see it anyway.
X-ray vision. No.
But what if I beat him and take his arm and lift up his
Start-
shirt?
Start talking about lotion or something, or it'd be like, I can do a palm reading or something.
I don't know.
Pretend like you're a gypsy fortune teller.
Alright, make a perception check.
I don't know. Shit.
Oh, I suck.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Holy shit.
Fuck you,
Really?
bitches.
Alright, Helga, you do notice that Seston does have one.
Alright.
Alright, do the secret handshake or something.
Alright.
There's probably some secret passphrase, seriously.
I don't know, man.
Now that he's seen it, if once you're alone in private, he may have something to say.
Can I
Hey,
do
Well,
like
the
knowledge
entrance is
relate?
private at now, there's no business.
Oh, okay. I thought Satchel and Waith were there. And
Okay, yeah, they're there.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
maybe-
true, they're there.
Can I do like knowledge religion or something to see if there's some secret thing that you'd say?
You could always do knowledge checks, yeah.
Ooh, I can do knowledge check. Knowledge nobility.
I don't
Oh.
think so.
Well, here, knowledge nobility.
Is Zool with us?
I don't know what Zool's doing.
I thought
Yeah, she came with you. That's sort of what she's going to do. It's probably, what else do I do but follow you guys around?
Like, I look at her like trying to. Well, I guess she wouldn't. Don't you have knowledge religion or something you try to figure out if?
Ask her if she has anything to add on the
Helga, you know Seston has saw your tattoo.
Okay. Gonna wink at him.
See, that's what you need. We need to figure like what passphrase or something.
Well, I've got both bluff and all the knowledges, so
Well, roll knowledge to see if you can figure out what secret.
I've got a lot of knowledges, but I
You
don't.
could roll
have
bluff.
anything
Bluff
above
would make perfect
4.
sense.
all right.
Bluff.
Second, I mean,
Yeah, my cha is like +0, so.
There you go.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
Well, what's your bluff?
27.
27.
That's all she says is 27.
I'm gonna bluff it.
Well, see, I don't.
Rico, you're not there.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying this as a player. I don't necessarily like that. A good roll has to be backed up with something like that, with like diplomacy and deception and such. Simply because you don't have people act out or do things with attack. But the if someone's not good with being intelligent or charming or whatever, they shouldn't be penalized
Oh, and
by
they're
their
not.
character.
It
Okay.
has to be extremely bad. Just like as if like you were making an attack and you're like, I'm gonna shove it to my back and stab him. I might be a little skeptical about that. So if he's like, if it depends on how stupid something he says, but I want to reward.
Is
I
that,
want to be able to. I want to be able to respond to the bluff. So like, you don't have to worry about it. Like, but I just need the context to say the response.
all right. Zell walks up and kind of puts a friendly hand on Helga's shoulder and sort of whispers, "So what's the news?"
Or maybe I do have the penalties. I have.
That's what the boss goes.
Did you heard the good news
It's like
about?
grab my wrist,
the
baby.
station?
Grab my wrist.
So it's like he looks at you and it's like, I don't. I wish I could help you. The paradise sunk a few weeks ago. I don't even know how you guys have paradise marks.
Let's just say that, we know people. How did it
It's like,
sink?
I'm
We just got here.
Back.
A couple weeks ago, it last night, even my uncle, he was on the barge.
Son of a-
He was out at Paradise, and they were just partying it up, and it must have caught fire or something. I mean, they had fires going in there, and I mean, all sorts of things could have happened out there. But everyone, even Lucretia, I think, was lost in it.
It's a damn shame. I was looking forward to having a good time again.
He's like, oh yeah, it was. It really. I know the priest of Aristo and his flunkies hated it, but oh man, that place was awesome. And this tattoo was well worth the discount, wasn't it?
I'm like, yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's like, well, it's good talking to you, man. I guess I'll just chat with you later.
It's just like, I was like,
So
I don't know. I
it
mean,
caught fire out in the
he's
bay.
like, with the loss of Fort Rennick and then the barge going down, the rains. I think you ladies need to find your entertainment elsewhere. And he's like, but if you like how things were on the barge, you can come up to my room tonight.
How do you reply to that, huh? Dogga?
I'm like, no.
Uh,
I'm like, I don't know. Is he?
I'm a big fan of those games of chance, if you know what I mean.
Is he a pretty average-looking dude?
Yeah.
Okay, why not? You're like, I'll see you later.
Well, it's got to maintain cover somehow.
No, I'm a girl. I gotta get my shit lubed up once in a while.
So with that, you gather back, and Satchel reports that he didn't see anything.
Well,
So did we do the like Kyle Hitler or something when we're leaving? Weird.
But you could, but I don't see why you would.
I don't know, some weird death cult thing or whatever this is.
well, I got some good news and some bad news.
Am I back?
No, the good news, yeah.
Yeah, you're back. Everyone's back.
The good news
Back again.
is, I think we're in the right area. The bad news is, I think I have to go have sex with a guy now.
It's never been bad news for you before.
Yeah, true. I've slept with worse.
Well, I've collected a map and I explained the directions where to go. The fact that there's likely to be ogres in the woods due to
I got a +1 ogre sling knife.
the
Well,
fort being on, and then I explained that recently there was a barge that sank.
yeah, the paradise.
Apparently, yeah, the paradise, and apparently it was sank by a monster that came down the from the fucking secret tunnels underneath Skull's Crossing
Cthulhu.
from the deep.
Do you think this is like that we need to investigate this barge? I mean, because this is like where all the, I guess the Sahadrin rune on the people's wrists were like indicating like some kind of like, I don't know, like some kind of like entry to the barge.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been carving it into people's chests, and the letter said that doing that much was crude, and that they had a better way. So maybe the sinking of the barge was done to
Collect some souls.
kill the people and perform their
I mean,
ritual in
'cause
a much more efficient manner.
apparently a bunch of debauchery was done on the boat, so it makes sense. Having a good time, and then people die. I don't know. I mean, should we
I don't
invest?
think I made it clear, but it was a combination like gambling hall and brothel on a barge.
Yeah. It sounds like a normally like a good time, but you know.
Oh,
I'm sorry, you broke up there. You broke up.
Sounds like a casino.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're really soft, man.
he said it sounds like a casino.
Okay. It's like, yeah, sounds like a place we would probably have a good time at, but considering the whole Sahadron thing, shit, dude. I mean, the barge is sunk, right?
Apparently, it um, was attacked.
Is it even something that we should bother
Absolutely.
investigating?
Absolutely, because I'm thinking that the sister of the other lady we killed, I forget her name already,
Venetia.
and I'm sorry, Venetia. Venetia's sister was the one to get everyone to put it on willingly so that they could go party it up and get
Like a
have a
discount,
fun time.
discount like to like a cover charge or something.
Yeah, so they willingly put it on, and then she killed them all. So finding out more about it would be a good thing, I think.
Satchel is like talks about it. He's like, while I was out following that guy, I think I must have glanced like 2 other tattoos at least.
Yeah, we just can't seem to get away from these things.
Well, I think that. Yeah, I think that a lot of people here probably have it.
Don't we have like these medallions still?
Yeah, I got
You have
mine.
one medallion.
It's mine, bitch.
Oh.
What? Take some jewelry
Doug
away
was
from me.
wearing that stuff.
Take some jewelry. I dare you.
He sold the first one and profited well off of it.
Uh-uh.
I remember we had like 8 of these at some point.
No, you only had 1.
I mean, is the barge something that we actually can like go into, or is it just like unless we're like fish, we're not gonna have to do it?
Oh, I can
Uh,
actually prepare spells. I can change prepare spells for that. I got water breathing, water walking. Yeah, we could probably do that.
All right, fucking A. Go do your screaming to Goram.
Do you have
I'm-
a swim? Do you have a swim skill to go with that?
I got swim. Shit.
Yeah, I got swim.
Yeah, swimming's not too awfully hard, and we could with the water breathing, we can actually just instead of swimming at all, we can walk along the bottom. I mean,
All right, touch 2 hours per level. Breathe water, defy. Yeah, so exploring it is not an issue.
But the thing is, I mean, if it's been burnt and shit and sunk, I mean, we can find anything. Except maybe some gold and stuff. Some loot, that'd be kind of cool. But
What about coal? Isn't it cold?
Yes, it would be cold.
So probably limited by that.
What about endure elements? Do you have that thing too?
possibly. Take a look.
Because it's got to be really. You normally you'd be wearing a wetsuit.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you have
and
that.
it's 24 hours. I can do that for 24 hours as well. So
Yeah, so we can totally do
All
it.
right.
We
14. We'd have 14 hours underwater, and then
how
24 hours.
many spells can you have? I mean, how many people can do this? I mean, you only have so many spell slots.
4. I can have 4 people with water breathing, and I can have 5 people with endure elements.
All right.
So
That
it's
works.
like it's like all of us actually.
Well, someone will have to stay.
Yeah, one person will have to
Yeah,
stay.
Satchel, he's small anyway. So.
Who's probably Satchel should go because he can break into stuff though.
Well, we're underwater, dude. So it doesn't fucking matter at that point.
Well, we also
Well,
have the
like-
adamantium longsword and
yeah.
everything.
Well, I mean, what if there's like a locked chest or something, you know,
Yeah.
Adamantium longsword.
or traps?
Or we carry it to the surface because, like, water,
Yeah,
buoyancy.
that works too.
There might be traps though.
I don't know.
Underwater in a sunken barge.
I think that
Yeah,
probably would
if
have
they
activated
set up the traps
man.
beforehand.
I don't know. I hear you, man, but we only can bring 4 people, and Satchel's not here. So, I mean,
Well, if you want to buy a scroll of water breathing or whatever, I can use it.
Satchel's fine. He's not a very good swimmer anyway.
Yeah, remember what happened last time with the alligators?
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to go in the water after that.
Well, neither do I. Yeah, that's right. I'm seeing this one out.
I mean, I don't mind going with just Scrove and freaking
No, I'll go. I'm just kidding.
your little bitch, you know.
I'm gonna have like PTSD, a little bit of PTSD beforehand, though. That bunny yip or whatever the heck the thing was.
The bunny.
Okay, so the lake is rather large, a couple miles in, and asking around, you find out, well, just like you'd have to follow up on where the barge is, but it's like a mile out into Clay Bottom Lake.
That's no problem. We can walk, you know.
When not only
Or just take a boat.
that, you
freaking
can take a boat and
and
then
some
just
rope.
hop on the water.
Yeah, take a
Yeah.
boat, some rope, and like a rock so to anchor it down, you know, and then just.
And have
There you go, Scrove.
someone sit out.
Okay.
That's the bunny yip.
Oh, that's the thing we bought.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
so
the
we
scary
have,
thing that killed,
we
like,
have,
basically killed me.
We have Satchel instead stays in the boat and like waits for us.
Or Zell.
That's actually a good idea, yeah, have people.
Yeah, either Satchel or Zell can wait in the boat.
We'll bring Zell with us, man.
Well, I'm fairly certain she's going to tag along regardless of what we want.
See, this is better that that character died, because then he would be the one, not gonna get wet.
That'd make for a funny adventure. The entire thing underwater. I can't come with you guys. Have fun.
Alright, so who's diving underwater?
Helga.
I'll do it.
Alright, so you rent a boat and are able to paddle out to where. Actually, no, we'll have to go through this process. So, okay, you paddle out. You're able to get a boat on the cheap as Turtleback Ferry has been quite quiet with all the other issues going on. And a guide is able to direct you to where the wreck is. And as you're leaving, the person who runs the ferry, let's see.
Like a mayor or something?
Well, no, just you didn't ask about the mayor or anything.
Oh, he said the person who runs it, so I was like, oh shit.
Who runs the ferry, not this town,
Oh.
Turtleback Ferry, but the ferry, this older man, he yells at the directions like, Clay Bottom Lake, it's pretty shallow, it will be like, can't imagine it more than 40 feet deep when you get there.
Okay.
But be careful out there. Heard a bunch of fishermen from Pindaka got themselves eaten by Pink Eye the Gar a week ago. Serves the fools right for taking with a fish bigger than their boat.
So there's another bunny yip. Okay.
That's okay. We got big swords and stuff.
Well, how bad was the fight with Bunny Yip?
Well, that was like level 2, so.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't. We don't know it was level 2. We just know how bad of a fight it was.
Well, I didn't
Thing
do so
like
bad.
slaughtered me.
We didn't do too bad. Come on. It didn't kill any of us.
Well, that's a plus, but
We'll be all right.
Basically killed me.
Come on. At least we know how to fight them now.
can you actually give me personally a rundown?
I don't remember. I don't remember either.
Well, we were stuck in this chamber where there's a super strong current, so that's what was screwing us up.
Yeah, we're fine. So we're good now.
How are the
Oh,
current?
right.
Wait, does somebody know the currents around here?
No, it's quite mellow. I mean, it
It's a lake,
flows
dude.
slowly out. It flows slowly out to the south,
Okay.
and it's fed from the river to the north, which is fed from the Storval Deep, which actually has an ancient dam built in front of it.
Okay.
All
so
right,
it's
but
not-
you paddle out. Who's going in? All four of you, except for Satchel.
Yep.
Sure.
And Satchel's not around, so Satchel's going to say it. Satchel's not coming.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit up there and
Well,
fish. He's
What
gonna
can
go
Oh, great. So
if
do you,
somebody else wants to stay behind, that'd be fine as well. I mean, you don't all have to come if you don't want
No,
to.
no, I don't want some fucking pink guy to come kill me. So everybody's like, Ken Ko is going.
Does my bow work underwater? Right, I would think.
not very well.
I don't know.
Why not?
It's
How
underwater,
would you
man.
think about that?
Guns work underwater.
Not very
Yeah,
well,
but they don't work
either.
very well.
Yeah, they do.
No,
No, they do
don't.
not. I mean, they fire just fine, but they don't. The bullet goes all of like 5 fucking feet.
Yeah, and because the water resistance stops it. You know, that's why you can go underwater and like people can shoot at you, and you'll probably be okay after a couple feet.
Even before a couple of feet, because of the massive amounts of
And why do
drop.
harpoons work?
Harpoons are not freaking bullets, dude. Harpoons work differently.
Yeah,
Well, then why would my bow not work?
because it's closer to
No,
a.
it works. It just doesn't work as well.
also because the string doesn't exactly fly forward as fast. I don't know the rules for it, but it makes perfect sense. Unless it's like a crossbow or something, that'd be different, I think.
A crossbow would basically be a harpoon gun.
Yeah.
You'll have to look you'll have to look up the actual thing that you're shooting a bow underwater does.
Or you just freaking use a damn sword and quit being a little bitch.
You know what? I can. I'm just gonna go Pathfinder shooting a bow underwater.
But it just doesn't
But
get asked
to be
too
handled
often.
next week.
I
Using a
found
longbow underwater.
Here's the real question: what can Zell, what can you do underwater?
Throw bombs. Oh wait.
Oh, he takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls for every 5 feet of water that his attack passes through. But otherwise, it's fine. So if he wants to attack 15 feet away, it's a -6.
that's fine.
What can I do underwater?
Oh yeah, because
You can drown. You know.
people.
Oh, I just think there's that. I just thought of things you can do underwater.
What? What do you think I can do underwater?
I'll message it to you directly.
But basically, what we need to do is find out what happened to the boat and what happened to the people, and see if the lady's underneath there. Like
Maybe your
show.
craft carpentry will help, so you can see like, oh, there's a whatever thing in the side
or
of
even
it.
sailor. I've got a freaking sailor, professional sailor.
Yeah,
There you go.
So we need to figure out what the fucking happened here.
We do
Alrighty.
some weird shit, by the way.
So we'll stop there. Next week, you swim down. You swim down like you're freaking from the film Waterworld
And then I'm gonna go bang the bar.
down to the barge, or down to the Paradise to see why Paradise was lost.
And then me and Zelly are gonna go
Oh, snap.
tag team the barkeep.
Oh yeah, so just discussing game in general. I'm probably gonna. I still don't know what next. He still doesn't know what his schedule's gonna be. We'll find out this week, hopefully. And I would prefer game a little bit later than it is right now. Because
Why?
I have to work super late
How late?
till midnight. So basically, I'm normally gonna be waking up at noon for work. So
Well, I don't know, man,
I
because
have to wake up early.
I got like family shit that my wife usually makes me do at nighttime on Saturdays.
Can you go an hour later, maybe?
I don't know, maybe.
Put up a post and play by post asking what you want and
Alright.
see what everyone can do.
Yeah, I'll post something and we'll figure the scheduling crap out. Cause yeah, if he can't get Saturday or Sunday off, then he's not gonna be able to play anymore. So
To
You know-
say the least.
You know what you need to do is get
Yeah.
a job that like lets you have weekends off.
they
Maybe-
do. They have
Hey.
the stupid shift bid thing every 6 months.
Oh, hey Zach,
Maybe next week.
how did your job interview go, man?
The guy I would be working for likes me a lot. HR does not like me at all.
Well, of course,
Because
because
my-
you're a veteran, and
Yeah. The guy that I would be working directly for, though, was all for it, but he has to deal with fucking HR.
So is it looking good or bad?
It'll depend on HR. I mean, that's all it is. If they say no, then no. you know.
Okay. Well, I hope you get the job, man. So I'm gonna stop recording now, and I'm gonna go play some Civ.
Yeah, I hope I get my job.
Then